Hey Sophia, let's break up.
Wait, what?
With your telco.
Can I?
Just switch to Udo and you can customize your mobile plan anytime.
And my data too?
Yep, if you switch to Udo.
Are you sure there are no hidden charges?
Nope, what you see is what you get.
How do I get a SIM?
Just order it and we'll send it over. Catch!
So I just slide to customize? Like this?
That's right, it's fully customizable.
So how do I switch to Udo?
Just download the Udo app to get started.
I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ESL Malaysia Singapore Dota 2 Championship. Today is the grand finals. We've waited long enough. We're going to crown our champions between Flower Gaming and Reality Rift. I'm HusKKiee and I'm joined by ADTR.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. So today will be the last day and one of the team will go to Bangkok to represent Malaysian and or Singaporean.
Oh yeah, and it's not just for the grand prize of 3.5 thousand US dollars. It's also for the chance to represent the region, Malaysia, Singapore, to Clash of Nations ESL in Bangkok, Thailand.
Yeah, it's very huge opportunity for both the teams because I think Reality Rift is like very new team and for them to represent something for their own country because they have like 2 Malaysian and 2 Singaporean.
Oh yeah.
But and also for Flower Gaming especially.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll give you guys a recap of the lower bracket results from Friday. Flower Gaming, they took on Dota Hero, the Season 1 Finals rematch, but they managed to take down Dota Hero cleanly 3-0. Definitely a way better performance compared to Season 1 Finals, and they are now back to defend their title against Reality Rift.
Yeah, I mean previous records for Flower Gaming versus Reality was 2-1, right?
Oh, yeah.
In favor of Reality Rift. But we've seen some good performance from Flower Gaming when they against Dota Hero. But I think like what I said last time, Flower Gaming doesn't like prove anything that they are strong. It's just that Dota is some mistakes from Dota Hero from drafting side and gameplay. But I believe this like today matches will be like very close fight.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting a full 5 games if possible. Flower Gaming, they went up against Reality Rift twice, and both times Reality Rift won 2-1.
2-1,
Yeah, first in the group stage and then in the upper bracket finals. But this is the final day. The schedule is on the screen, 2 PM. It is now Reality Rift against Flower Gaming.
Yep. So it's best of 5. It can be. I mean, it could be a better way of for Flower Gaming to fight Reality Rift because it's like you have 5 games, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can go extend to 5 games because normally they only lost to 2-1.
Yeah.
So it means that they can take 1 game at least from Reality Rift, but you're giving a chance for them to take another game. We might see what will happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think the momentum is important for both teams. This will be the lineups, and there will be possible change in terms of substitute. But I believe that both teams will bring in their strongest lineup. And
yeah.
Especially for Flower Gaming, when you kind of switch around both Kenny Loon and Felix, there is a big discrepancy in how they play. So Flower Gaming, I'm expecting the full main lineup. But of course, we have to take the chance to also express our gratitude to our sponsors and partners, Mercedes-Benz Malaysia, #RiseOn, and of course, Udo. I love Udo.
So yeah, like from the lineups itself, I think like you mentioned about Kinlun and Felix. I think these two players they played little bit different of ways.
Yeah.
Like I think Felix more like kind of ganking and a bit more greedy sometimes. But Kinlun is the one that will make some good plays.
Yeah, it's definitely. Canelo, I feel like is the
10
one that
seconds
starts to
remaining.
fight a bit more
Mhm.
compared to Felix. But we did talk about
5
on Friday
seconds
between Flower Gaming and Dota Hero that the experience in terms of
Dire team
drafting,
back.
sometimes you need to give away picks to your opponents and try to work your way around it. How do you see this best of 5 pan out in terms of just picks and bans?
I think
Radiant
I expect like
team
Reality
back.
Rift will be playing more varieties of gameplay. For Reality Rift, I think their main gameplay is mostly on the offlane, which is KYSY. Because he's a very good initiator offlaner, but sometimes when he plays an Omni Knight or any like defensive offlane, they will play different playstyle. Which is the playstyle will be like Luke will play the
10
hard carry
seconds
players like
remaining.
Spectre or just Gyro who can just keep farming and be tanky, and then you have Omni Knight to back it up. So it depends on how the offlane will be playing on Reality Rift side. So for me, drafting side, they have more strategies towards
Radiant
it,
team
especially.
pick.
Wow, Reality Live, they take on that Stalker, they start off with Keeper of the Light. I don't think, throughout both seasons, we have not seen any Koto picked up by any teams. Flower Gaming, I like the Earth Spirit ban. It is a respect ban
Yeah,
to
respect.
Hustler. Both games that they lost in the upper bracket finals was because there was an Earth Spirit in the game. But I really like this opening from Reality Rift.
10
Definitely,
seconds
maybe
remaining.
against teams, other teams, except for Flower Gaming,
5
they might have
seconds
thrown
remaining.
the teams off with this opening. But what do you think of it?
I think like recent
Radiant
patch,
team
they put buff a little bit more on Keeper of the Light, especially on the ultimate where you have bigger AoE. And also I feel to get like first pick Kotal, like you don't show anything, and especially for Reality Rift side, like Luke is a carry that can play both ways of carry, which is mean that if he plays the semi carry to just build all this mechanism, Crimson Guide pipe, which is his famous was
10
Bristleback.
seconds
So
remaining.
this Kotal pick, like you can open up so many varieties by playing Bristleback, or he also
5
loves to be play with
seconds
PL.
remaining.
So like this combo will be very strong.
And I think ever since the Mana Leak stun got removed from Keep of the Light, he kind of fell out of mana because when you replace it with the Disco Ball, the Will Whips. But what do you think about the whole stun of Mana Leak? Because now you don't get to stun your target when they run out of mana. What is the effectiveness of this particular hero?
Depends, right? Because like mostly like even myself when I play Kotal, I still can't get used to the mana to use the mana link. Because normally you want a chakra to be on your teammate. For example, like when you have Bristleback, right? You just want to like spam him so he can just keep running around. Or even PL. It's very good. Like if you when early game where you can just spam your doppelganger, you have two spells to like refresh very quickly with the chakra. So it depends on how you want to use it. For the mana link without stun, I think it's still fine. Because last time it's much more better because I mean last time it's more broken because you have two spells differently. But now in one spell, people might not just keep mana link on the opponent. They might use the more defensive side.
Not really. They bring in the Legion Commander. KYXY played that in the upper bracket finals. The only game that they lost against Flower Gaming, KYXY was on the Legion Commander, but of course that wasn't entirely his fault. The off Legion Commander worked out pretty well for Reality Rift. But the Light Stealer, I think it's one of the direct answers to Keep of the Light.
Yeah.
You cannot do anything. You cannot mana leak him. You cannot Will or Whips. Paired up with the Ogre Magi, I think Flower Gaming, for me, they are looking at a really strong laning phase.
Yeah, but Legion Commander is like really strong against Lifestealer. Because like you can just sustain yourself against Lifestealer. Normally in offlane it's hard for you to sustain against Lifestealer. But the thing is, I'm curious, like Ogre Magi is quite good against Legion Commander. So it depends on what kind of post 4 with Relative, or they might even put the Kotal with LC in the same lane. So LC and Kotal is quite strong on the lane where you just keep pushing the wave and you can just keep cutting wave and Ogre can't do anything about it.
Yeah. And will there be a chance for Flower Gaming to just put Ogre possibly in the off lane?
I don't think so. I think he have to babysit the Lifestealer against like LC. Because like LC is very strong to fight Lifestealer, but with Ogre Magi, with high armor, high regen, it's hard for like Legion Commander to keep sustain the lane.
Morphling ban from Flower Gaming. Take out that Morphling.
Radiant team back.
Shadow Demons, the next one from Reality Rift also. I think Barry plays a lot of Shadow Demon. Barry or
It
Mozun?
depends, Mozun.
It depends, yeah.
Depends. I think no Mozun play most. But also a good ban because like against Legend Commander, you don't want anyone. You don't want to have this safe support to like counter it. So you ban the SD is a good like it's okay ban like if the only
10
reason they're
seconds
scared
remaining.
of SD because they might think that Ogre Magi will go off lane.
Oh yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
So I think looking at Flower Gaming will have the next pick. Will you like if you are drafting Flower Gaming? Would it be better to just review the off lane first or go for the other support?
I think you might just go for like post 4 because like post 4 hero can be a lot of things, and you can even take like maybe as post 4 plus post 4 that can go post 4 or just middle lane. For example, like Lina or Lashrak or by the Lashrak. So like Lina maybe it's like a good for you to pick, or even Kunkka.
Evoker.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Evoker works too. Yeah, it goes against LC too because like you can just tornado him around
5 seconds
when he
remaining.
duel. So yeah, tornado. I mean Invoker post 4, but I don't think Barry plays Invoker post 4.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Trend Protector ban out. Yeah, I think Reactive did pick Trend once.
Yeah.
As well. It was the same game with Legion Commander. Yeah, the very game that they
It's
lost.
very strong lane. Yeah, cause like the trend is the kind of answer for you to fight Ogre Magi. Yeah, cause like if Ogre Magi just want to hit your LC, when trend is there, he hit harder, and it's hard for you to just keep harassing the LC.
And then there's also the living armor as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have the 2 AoE outs. One that goes through magic immunity for Reactive. So Flower Gaming, they take out the Trend Protector. I think post for SD
Dire
taken
team
out.
pick.
They're gonna go for
Shaman.
Shaman.
Yep.
I was thinking that for Reactive Rift because they do pick Shaman a lot as well. But Flower Gaming will take that away.
It's very very useful at post 4 heroes for Shaman. Like it's very strong in laning phase. It can clear waves very fast. It can help you push towers. So Shaman is very pretty safe and like safe and what do you call it?
5
Safe and
seconds
very
remaining.
good picks. I will say that. Yeah.
Like if you're a Reactive, would it like with Earthshaker or maybe a Bane or Rubik or even a Rubik be effective? I'm looking at maybe an Earthshaker or an Earthshaker for Reactive Rift.
Yeah, most probably. I mean, because Hasa played a lot of Shaker too, right?
Yeah.
Most probably of Shaker, but I don't really that like for Shaker because he only just gonna help you block creeps, and then you have a better creep equilibrium, right? But the thing is that with Shaker, you can't help by helping LC by Ogre Magi harassing him. So that's the issue. I think they need to take one post 4 that can just handle this Ogre Magi. So the Ogre Magi will be so useless. What I'm thinking
There's
of,
so much.
what I'm thinking of is really like if very versatile players or very versatile teams. Normally, if I see these two, I will suggest my post 4 to just take Ursa. You know, like Ursa post 4. Yeah, it used to be very famous back then when the Fury Swipes have a buff, but now
Radiant
the reset
team
timer
pick.
is like faster.
Sky
So Scarab Mage.
It's kind of
Another way to deal the Ogre Magi. Yeah,
really effective. You cancel the shackles from Shaman as well.
and also a combo
Less
for
to-
Legion Commander. Yeah, if you just duel and you just throw your Mystic Flare.
And it's also like, amazing as Lifestealer. It's like instant
Yeah,
silence, right?
yeah.
And I think and you can also kind of flex it around. There's a
10
chance that
seconds remaining.
Skyra might end up in the middle lane,
Mhm.
and if you keep it with the light there, it makes it easier
5
for
seconds
Reactive to kind of
remaining.
use this hero. Flower Gaming, they still have that mid laner, post 2 and post 3. Now they see the Skyra Mage. It kind of shuts down a lot of options in the mid lane, right? Because Skyra Mage is like a hard counter to a lot of heroes. It shuts down Zeus, Tinker, even Storm.
Dire
How does they see
team pick.
Kunkka mid? They go for Puck.
Another puck.
I mean, the Puck can be free, right? It can be go on middle lane or you can go for off lane. So we still doesn't know the Puck where he wanna go because Flower Gaming gonna have the last pick on middle lane.
I think if the puck ends up in the off lane, then Reactive might not be considering like Juggernaut or
10
Yes,
seconds
yeah. They
remaining.
couldn't take a Juggernaut or PL, you know, for example.
Radiant team ban.
they
Sure.
go straight for the Spectre. It's more room to work with.
Yeah.
You can go on Ogre Magi Shaman easier.
Yep.
I think Punk is most likely ending up with off lane because Skyra mid does shut down a lot of mid laners, right?
Yes.
You also shut down the DDZ, Storm, the Ember.
10
Ember is
seconds remaining.
kind of iffy early on, first few levels.
5 seconds.
I think I would like to
remaining.
see Flower Gaming pick up the Kunkka, because the Kunkka will helps a lot, as in for team fights and for, let's say, Legend Commander duel, right? With Ghost Ship Ram, then it's hard for you to kill anyone. And also, Spectre is a kind of hero that doesn't online very fast, right?
Yeah.
So the first 20 minutes without Radiance, you might have a problem, which is if you have Kunkka, as we know that Flower Gaming loves to play game faster. So with Kunkka, it helps you to fight early on, and you can pressure Spectre so much early because you have this boat ram, right? So we help you deny all this damage that from Skyraft or Legion Commander for early stage of the game.
Like in an event that Spectre doesn't get a good early game, would it be wiser to just skip the Radiance and then maybe go for Diffuser?
Dire team
Yeah, it can be, but the thing is that still, right, Spectre is a hero that you just need to farm and hard for you to get kills. So with Kunkka, then it will help you buff more with it.
Respect, man. The Meepo banned out by Flower Gaming. Last time Meepo was picked, there was a shaker for Flower Gaming. DDZ went for the mid shakers,
Yeah.
so you don't want alacrity on that. Especially Meepo against with
10 seconds remaining.
the Earth Bind. You cannot blink. You cannot use any
5
movement
seconds
abilities.
remaining.
Makes it even harder for Flower Gaming to kind of play around when you have Shaman, Magi. I like the respect band coming out, but reactive with
Yeah.
looking at the Kunkka,
Brand
there we
Kunkka,
go.
yeah, I think they understand it. Like, that's the answers for them to go later on game.
I mean, I think they should have seen Flower Gaming play Kunkka as well on Friday. It caused a lot of problems for Dota Hero. There were a couple of good fights, but just one ram. It's enough for them to turn things around.
10
So we're
seconds
looking-
remaining.
What is Relative looking on? I think it can be Invoker, like Alacrity
5
Invoker.
seconds remaining.
It helps in sense of like, if you play Crosswax, and it can help a lot ganking. And you have Scarab Mage as a pair, so you can just bring Invoker plus Scarab Mage can just kill anyone in the map for the first 20 minutes in the game.
And I feel like Crosswax is starting to make a comeback compared to Exort. Like there was a period where pre-TI9 Exort was a thing. People were using Sunstrike all over the map, but I feel like Crosswax now allows Invoker to come on like
Radiant
earlier
team
on.
pick.
Templar
Templar Assassin.
Alacrity TA.
So mid lane for Flower Gaming. Ember's still fine for Flower Gaming, if they're looking for it, but yeah, it's like the Ember problem will be just like later on when he faces Scarab Mage or team fights, right? He have to be play safe, and Legion Commander also one of the heroes who counter Ember Spirit, but you can just blink and duel him. But
5
it could be
seconds
good
remaining.
if the early stage that DDZ play the Ember very well and he can roam around a lot.
Wow.
It's a
You
patch
may
mid.
now select your heroes.
Is it a patch mid or a puck mid? Oh, it's
Okay,
patch
it's a
mid.
patch mid. DDZ
Yeah.
patch.
Very tanky. Very hard to die. That's one of the reasons. Like I think they might have this sense of he understand that the mid lane have to be someone that move around, that can make so much plays in the first 15 minutes without dying by Scarab Mage and dual combo. So taking this mid lane, like my suggestion was Kunkka, because like Kunkka can give you the boat, right?
Yeah.
It gives the your team very tanky. But if this patch, it will help you early on where you can just keep running on the early game. Yeah. Because the problem that he's gonna die just might be from Scarab Mage or a fat TA. But even if the TA is not that, if not farm well, then there's no one can kill
10
patch.
seconds
I mean, you
remaining.
can also contest the TA early on, right? You
Yeah.
use the rod and then TA won't be able to fight. You use rip, but the
Yeah,
reflections.
I'm not sure how the fights go on, but for me, the first 3 level should be on TA side. Because level 1 rod does not much damage, and you have these side blades to just keep hitting the patch. So with this side blades, it's gonna hurt patch much more. So it depends on how lucky or how calculated Alacrity can do with his side blades.
Like, do you want to go like Atos on patch, or you just decide to maybe go for?
I think just go like Hood and Crimson Guard or something like that. Yeah, just go tanky. I don't think he needs setup. He have Ogre Magi, he have Shaman, he have Puck to set up for him. So he should be the one that running in and see the vision for position of the opponents and let the Puck or Shaman initiate.
I think the patch is kind of makes it. And a lot of us wouldn't consider the patch, right? As a player lane is such a outdated thing.
Yeah. And this is what you do in best of 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you have a chance to play. Because like when you come out on weird heroes that best of 5, sometimes the team doesn't know how to fight. You know, I'm not sure if Alacrity fight patch mid before. Because normally people will take like Venomancer, people will take Amber to like counter TA mid lane. or even sniper. But then people pick very less patch mid against TA. So we never know that maybe Alacrity doesn't. This is like first time for him to fight patch, and so with this pick and might give them the best free win first game.
Yeah, it could be like, I mean, Flower Gaming also needed someone to kind of frontline for them.
Yeah,
Right? You
yeah.
cannot rely on the Ogre Magi or the Lifestealer. So Patch kind of fulfills that role.
Prepare for battle.
Straight out the gates, we see. I think Flower Gaming is the team in the entire tournament. Maybe Reactivate, maybe these two teams. But Flower Gaming has the highest diversity of hero pool, I feel. We've seen like Shaker mid, we've seen like Offlane Park. Now mid Punch, they are the first team to kind of do that.
So as you see, you can see DJ Commander and Scarab Mage gonna go on off lane. Also, they're putting Shaman and Lifestealer against this Scarab Mage and LC. I think it's a better choice because he knows that Ogre Magi can sustain against Scarab Mage and KY. I mean, Legend Commander. So with Shaman, it's gonna be a big problem for Scarab Mage.
And now you have the Park and Ogre Magi against
Yeah,
Koto
Spectre.
and
yeah,
to
Water
pass.
Spectre, yeah. Like this Ogre will be more useful on the offlane against Spectre especially.
Then if you are the Keeper of the Light, it's not going to be an easy one for Koto. It's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, KY knows that Legion Commander, you can easily just walk up and fight.
I think they could take this rune for
Yeah,
Flower
they
Gaming. What is so
The
afraid?
battle begins.
Oh.
can slowly fight.
I'm not sure why they're so afraid because like they know Scarab Mage up second spell, right?
Yeah.
And he already used once. So I don't know why like Lifestealer and Shaman don't just even to go there harass them. Yeah. Even though you never take rune, at least you can just keep going and harass them because like Shaman didn't use spell at all. So you should just keep using on Scarab Mage.
Yeah, and I
That's
think
the purpose. If you put Shaman in against Scarab Mage, that's the purpose of the laning stage where you just want to throw spells on the Scarab Mage because he has very low HP pool.
I think they can just start running as Scarab, right?
Yeah.
And Shaman, you can go like level 1 Aether Shot.
Yeah. Nice range creep.
All eyes will definitely be on, especially the mid matchup.
Yep.
Now, seen this, it is the first time as well we see a TA part in the grand finals as well. Very first game. But you see Barry's trying to get those harassment in.
Yeah. You should just keep going on Scarab Mage. That's his like deal. Cause if you do this, like let Scarab Mage hitting him, it's a problem. You should keep. He should be the one that be aggressive and find Scarab Mage and harass him. Because if you let Scarab Mage harass you first, then it will be a problem.
And it's like you said, the matchup does favor TA a bit more. Alacrity just landing those side blade, DDZ, not having a great time.
Yeah.
You have to use the south.
Yeah.
Fraction stacks. And I think for DDZ, the farm is one thing, but it's more important to kind of survive first.
It will depend. For me, it's just level first. When he higher level, there's no way he can do anything.
But the damage really starting to come in
Shackle.
from both Lance and Barry. Waiting
Oh.
for Shackle. The mango was used, but
It was too
the
late.
Astros get away.
Yeah. I think he thought that there's no way he can kill the LC. That's why he didn't mango up earlier and Shackle.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
LC was running into the 3 lines as well. I think they kind of lost vision.
Now Scarab level 2. It will be harder.
Most likely going to wait for the cooldowns to come back up. Every generation, but he's still trying to contest Alacrity.
Oh, surprised he pick up the hook. Oh. I don't think in mid lane you should like pick up the hook very early. Because like you against tier, right? Like yes, if you kill him, you should kill him by rod, not like by hooking him and rod him. Because for me, if you should up the flash hit on level 2 at least. You have higher regen and you can sustain the lane better.
And it also helps with the rod, right? You get the extra.
Yeah, you can just keep doing rod after. So picking up hook, I mean the hook will be questionable.
Oh, we'll see how this works out. But for Alacrity, they do see the Invi rune. He'll give it away to Skywrath.
Yeah. Potential ganking, but I'm not sure if they can kill the patch.
Invisibility.
I think maybe not patch. Maybe they can try to go on the Shaman instead. Easy, already south out, but still being a bit of problem going up against Alacrity. And the Mel is just ripping through DDZ.
Oh, they might
Lance
kill
will
Scarab
try.
here.
Hold on to Hustler. There is your Mango. Aether Strike and Aether Shot. Shackle. This should be first blood lands. One last hit, Barry will get it.
The shades demand flesh.
I think that's what you need to do as Flower Gaming. There's nothing much that the LC can do. You cannot purge off the Shackle as well. Just kind of go on to the Scarab Mage.
Yeah.
But DDZ is definitely not having a good time.
Oh yup, raw level 2. I don't know. I don't like this, like how he up spell, because rod level 2 it means that you can dispel the refraction faster, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that without half regen, without sustain, so hard for you to keep stand on the lane.
But the good thing about DDZ is he's keeping up in last stage, right? You are 18 and 6, so it's definitely a good sign. They lose Barry in the bottom lane, but that's with the blinding light able to save himself.
Yep. So he just suicide. You just go back regen. So Puck doing very well on top. Of course you have the Ogre Magi to help you, and Puck is like one of the hero that have high damage. So you can fight on with Spectre because like Spectre have lower damage on Puck.
And I actually like the level 1 Bloodlust from Mozun. He does help Puck a bit, but meanwhile Hustler comes in for the middle lane, picks up DDZ, gives Alacrity more space.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah,
is
because
under
okay,
attack.
so what say it? Wait, let me see. I think rune fight 5 minutes coming on.
And Barry tried to contest that, but against the Skyrim Mage, not really the wisest choice.
Yeah.
He has to salve up.
But it's too late for the bounty rune.
Yeah, Bounty Rune's gonna go over to
But it's
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
It's mine.
Yeah, so on mid lane, Alacrity up different spells. So he max on Melt against his Patch.
Oh, but a great hook on DDZ. Alacrity tried to turn back with Fairy Fire. That is the route we're talking about.
Nice
DDZ
one.
just land the money shot.
Yep. So yeah, he up more Melt because like Melt is like one of the reason to do, like for you to against Patch. Patch have low armor, and then you can just melt him around and give you more. It gives you potential of killing, but it's that make you slow farmer. Because it's hard for you to go action stack or even stack to clear stack. So with this build, you have to commit to just winning the lane phase. That's it. Yeah. If you don't get kills so much in the lane phase, then it will be a problem with just kill build.
I think also understands the fact that refraction stacks will get burned through.
Yeah.
He will lose it quickly, so might as well just go for the instant burst damage.
But I'm just not too sure. Like, I think. Because like DDZ went for 2 bracer, right? I feel like he should just went for 1 bracer and go for like a chainmail. Because like chainmail will help this build to just get destroyed.
See DDZ walking up forward. With the dismember,
supports
they
coming
do
in.
bring in both supports, Ogre Magi, Barry and Mozun. They are hurt TP coming in from HusKKiee. Can he say great ancient shield, stop that Shackle, but they're still on Alacrity, the hook right back. DDZ will find that kill, but can he deny himself? No, doesn't even need to. Magic Stick will save him.
Very nice rotation from 2 supports. It's very good timing, especially when you 6-minute runes. Both supports like from bottom and top lane to check the rune and try to make a gank. So very good movement supports from Flower Gaming.
Yeah, they forced the TP from Hustler, and now KYXY is.
And like TA just died, right? So he just TP mid.
Oh yeah.
So he has to walk around. They have to just walk down mid now again.
And there's no backup for KYXY. The open wounds will be purged out with the press the attack. Barry trying to get in range.
I don't think he can
Not able to get it just yet. There's face push for Legion Commander. Barry trying to go around the tree lines,
Ogre is
but
here.
they have Ogre Magi. Mozun is here with the Fire Blast. Now they get the Shackle, the Ignite. Lance will just slowly chill through him. Overwhelming odds, not enough to get him out. Lance will die.
So another very good rotation from the supports. So Barry come from behind, and Ogre Magi just TP up to
Dire's
help
middle
them
tower is
secure the
under
kill on
attack.
LC.
Yeah. And throughout all that, he didn't use any TP, right? They both just walk to the middle and the bot lane.
Yeah.
Now they can make a rotation if he actually tries to do something. But with 2 kills on DDZ, on Alacrity, suddenly DDZ will have an easier time in the mid lane. He's a level ahead of Alacrity.
Yeah. So we see Spectre is coming up again. Like he get back all his farm. He do okay right now. Same CS with Lifestealer. So I think he pretty. I think Spectre like kinda already okay in the laning phase.
Oh yeah.
You have him to have him have to this good start in the game. It would benefit a lot.
And I think Luck is very confident.
Yeah.
If I can Loon.
There's no Ogre Magi anymore, right? So Spectre can just bully Park very easy because he have this push and he's very tanky. He went for face boot first item. I like it, where you have more armor, so you can tank up the creep and you can tank up the harassment from Park.
Yeah, looking for Lackery again. The root from the ancient camp actually keeps Lackery in place. Now there's a dismember. Shackle on top. Backup is coming in though. HusKKiee, can he make it in time? Nas Will with the great binding light trying to save Lackery. He goes invisible but not enough. Now the horn comes in from Nang. Nas gonna lose his life as well. Double kill for DDZ, but a great Illuminate comes through. Now Light is kind of caught up because Let's join the fight. Press the attack, purges it off, but DDZ should be able to kill him out. Triple kill for the Purge. Gonna go for a deny as well. Actually, they're not gonna get anything now. Hustler has to get out of there. 4 kills for Flower Gaming at the shrine.
So you get 3 flash hap on that fight. So it's very crucial. Like I said, they use this mid lane that where can just run around to just go in, tank up everything and try to kill. So the idea of Flower Gaming drafting this stage, I like it to get dispatch on mid lane.
And it's slightly unlucky for Lackredy as well.
Yeah.
He sees the patch. The camp decides to.
Yeah, like you said, do patch go Atos, you doesn't need it. You have just the ancient stack just help you root it. Just you hook him or bite him. Simple as that. So yeah, I love this big mid patch for now. Like he from now on his gameplay he doesn't need to farm, doesn't need to show lane anymore. He could just keep running around, find Spectre or find TA that wanna farm in jungle.
Yeah, and like you just mentioned, they're looking for luck, not able to find him just yet, but Lackredy, he just respawned. He's gonna see punch by DDZ, waiting for that magic hook, waiting for that beeline. There we go, found Lackredy. He does have the mail, no detection, but it's okay. Use the rod to burn Lackredy down. No dagger, nothing. Lackredy finally gets the backup that he's looking for. Trying to make his way towards the shrine, but DDZ chops him down. Now Mozun is here. DDZ has a dismember, doesn't even need it.
Doesn't need it.
Another kill for Flower Gaming.
Another 2 flash hit. This is gonna be a problem.
1 point, almost 1.8 thousand.
Yeah.
And I think the worst part was
Another kill on mid lane.
the Mystic Flare, but not enough. HusKKiee will go down. And another stack for DDZ.
They should know that this patch just gonna dive towers. He's not gonna be the one like waiting for ganking or smoke. He's just gonna keep running around. If you stand in tower, especially if you use Skyrock Mesh, if you quarter, if you TA, he might just run down tower and just kill you. He's not gonna be afraid of everything. Because he have quite high damage of teammates, which is you have Shaman on Aftershock. You have at least you have Augur Magi to buff you up or even stun you up.
Another kill. He's having such a great time.
He might have to TP.
You see a Lackredy again. I think DDZ just
doesn't have Cooling Blade.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna
TP
TP
up.
up.
I think the worst part about that fight was Lackredy got kind of cut by the jungle camp. Luck came in with the horn, but he ended up dying without getting anything. Now there's the duel. Should be able to get that damage, but the hook's gonna save him. Great save from DDZ.
No duel damage.
Barry did die. No duel damage for KYXY, and he will lose his life for this. And get him to run away. DDZ wants to kill streak.
10 flash heat.
And 11
11
minutes.
One strength, one stack for almost one. Oh my god. Big problem.
Almost 2.2k HP.
So we have kind of free farming Spectre. We have kind of free we have kind of free farming Lifestealer. But on our side, they can see that Spectre is farming well, but the thing is that his farming pattern is not that safe. You see, he's farming on the big camps on the jungle, where is the most safest place for him to go for now. He hardly for him to go lane in showface because you have Puck. If the push is missing on map, he would be afraid of this call and just fight.
And then because of his early death as well, he gotta give out slightly the net will leave, right?
Yeah.
Lackredy are back in the jungle, 0, 4 and 2.
He's going for Deso up first item. So you want to farm up a little more and be more aggressive later on. Because right now I don't think he can kill anyone. I mean he can kill Shaman, but if he go for Shaman kill, he will just die.
Yeah. And I think the Deso slightly helps with killing off.
There's a misplay.
As well. Nuts.
Nuts. I think he just get level 6 and maybe he just wrong press. I don't know.
And that is a mistake.
I think he wanted to mana leak the Spectre.
Now if he even if he rotates, he won't be able to have Spectre. They found him. They get the miscall, great perch, but the hook right back into DDZ. You have to abandon this Spectre. DDZ godlike.
Almost 30 minutes in the game and he has godlike. He gave first blood on Lackredy, but it's fine. He just come back after that.
Yeah. And he's gonna get Vanguard also as well.
Yeah. I think he will go this Vanguard hood pipe. Vanguard into pipe build. I think it's the best build.
And because Nuts does not have his Will Whips,
Yeah.
will be able to do anything as
Yeah.
well.
So this is like kinda answer for them for the banning of Kunkka. Without Boot Ram, but he's go for Crimson Guard and Pipe, it will help your teammate too.
DDZ just fearless, tank up with damage. Vanguard comes out.
Almost.
First tower going down to Flower Gaming.
Kotal gonna die. Yep.
Yeah, they
he's
get
gonna die.
ignite. Face with blood lasted up. Nas know he's dead. KYXY. Not really sure where he's want to
Oh,
be.
why he was there?
Comes in with Luck comes in with the haunt. They want to go on Barry. Going for the duel. HusKKiee is here, has the Mystic Flare. They will get the duel damage. They kill off Barry. Mozun also might die as well. They finally found it. The Fire Blast comes in. Double kill for HusKKiee. KYXY dies, but now Alacrity joins the fight. They want to get the shutdown.
TP.
But DDZ, he's going to TP out. Great Dream Coil from Candy Loon. DDZ gets out.
This is without a hood. I mean, yes, Skaramesh not gonna spam on him, but the thing is that this is just one Vanguard and deal this. You can't even kill him.
Oh yeah.
So hard.
Clutch Dream Coil as well. The mini
Yeah.
stun.
Yeah.
Cancelling that damage.
So very nice. I mean, it's very questionable for like KYS. I wanted to try help Kotal, but the thing is that yes, with his mistake, he gives the other I mean the TA and the Spectre and Scaraf Mage to kill the Shaman and the Ogre Magi. But the thing is that you don't want trade kills, you don't want give more kills when you have Patch in an opponent side. So you want to like, yes, if you saw the Patch ganking Kotal, okay, give up. There's no way you can help him. Okay, give him that one stack of flash hit, but don't give him more. And don't give him the chance more to get more kills because it's very tanky. He will just keep going and going on.
15-minute rune.
So don't try to help your teammates if you think you cannot do anything anymore.
There we go, Candy Loon. There we go. They have the 8 dogs on top. Will always a bit overkill.
Yeah, it was overkill. I'm not sure. Like Nas playing this. Oh,
Definitely an overkill from Red Rift's side, but now the Shackle, they found HusKKiee. But
go for
the
everything.
better target is Alacrity. He will be killed up again.
Yeah.
His 5th death of the game.
oh, nice solo kills from Barry.
And Illuminate coming through. Not enough.
So yeah, you get, like I told earlier, like the Patch would be so aggressive. He would just keep going to this ancient stack or ancient camp from the Dire side, and nothing like ADTR can stop this.
And Nuts was seemingly struggling on the Koto.
Yeah, very questionable using of ultimate.
And see him now.
Because Skaramesh have Atos. There's no way Park gonna survive unless he have Eels. But yeah, with this Atos, he can just keep solo kill Park for sure.
I think there are situations where the Will always would be really helpful.
Yeah.
But because there's no Will or Whips, Flower Gaming, they're confident enough to run around.
I think for me, I would love to see the Park go for travel and use rather than blink.
The drums will be sound of KXY, great side step.
So 3.3k HP on Patch with
Just
Crimson
the
Guard.
Crimson Guard.
That's so hard. So right now, Spectre gonna deal 0 damage for his teammate. For Flower Gaming side. Yes, he went for Yasha, but he just a Yasha, so he's still struggling on deal a lot of damage on the teammate. So if Flower Gaming play well, they stick up together, stand together, which is it won't give you the buff of Spectre to just keep solo kill anyone. So what they have to do in team fight, when the Horn comes in, they just have to stick together and fight. Because there's no like big combo from Relative, there's no like Tight Ravage or Earthshaker Echo, so you don't have to be afraid when you don't have to be afraid when Horn come up. Normally when people say Horn come out, they just try to run around, try to separate themselves. But the thing is, if Horn come up, just stick together. Because you have Crimson Guard with Patch. Stand near Patch, stand near Lifestealer. So if Spectre wanna kill Shaman, at least he will die for it.
Yeah, and now the duel on to Lance, they bring in the Horn. There is your Mystic Flare on top of Mozo. They find the dual kill. Great rotation from Reactive. KYXY will find that double kill.
Yeah, I think it's very kind of risky and kind of maybe that's too aggressive plays for Flower Gaming. I feel like Lifestealer could just like after he push bottom, he could just go all this jungle and farm his Radiance before you go mid lane. Because like mid lane is very dangerous. It's very easy for you to get ganked.
Yeah. So Reactive, they need the Death Zone kill on Alacrity.
Yeah. But it was a very good clean kill against Lifestealer and Ogre Magi. So another win bonus on duel for LC.
You get the Ancient Seal, you get everything on top as well. Yeah. And Luck also joined in, so the Spectre also got some credit for that.
So Spectre was top 3 net worth. Still okay for me, like it's not that bad at all.
And despite the early game aggression from Flower Gaming, Reactive, they're still trying to recover.
Yes.
still a lot of work to do. Husker's gonna walk away with the Invi rune. He will break the smoke eventually, but there is the sentry ward. Hustler has to be super careful.
Level 9 Augur Magi.
Radiant's
It's level 10
bottom
very
tower
soon. We
is
can get the
under
GPM
attack.
talent.
They found
We
nuts.
found out.
They don't even need the hook. Blink Dagger from Cannylun. Get the Dream Core in. Just waiting for DDC to come in and claim the stack.
Yeah.
So Night's just gonna buy time. Ooh.
Almost.
Yeah, DDC still got
Oh, nice.
19 and 9. Now the hacks onto Alacrity. Alacrity. This might be his 6th stab. Refraction stack starts running out.
He might just TP up. Oh, that's why. Like,
Try
I don't know
TP.
why he's stunned.
No Dream Coil, no stun. Deso, just
What
in
is
time.
stun? Why do you stun that guy when your team is coming around? Just wait for him. Because he has TP.
Radiant's bottom tower
Was
is under
misplay
attack.
for Mozun.
Radiant's structures
But now Hustler with the Mystic Flare. Great blink and
Nice.
Cannylun takes away a bit of that damage.
So they know now there's a ward, like watching Lush still farming there.
Now TP from DDZ.
Dire's top tower
Both
is
the
under
cores are in the bottom lane. All the TPs are coming out. Blood gets out, but KYXY surrenders his life.
You know that TP that done for DDZ is very, very. I mean, not a lot of players knows that, because like with the new patterns of like 3 buildings, because almost every patch, like not almost every patch, like when there's a big patch, they always like added this tree or they designed this tree differently.
Oh yeah.
So back then, when you TP there, you can be seen. But right now, if you click it more deeper, the TP will go to jungle side. So from jungle side, if no one's standing on jungle side, you will free go from behind and kill them. So that I think the LC and Spectre never noticed that kind of TP is very crucial. So I feel like the LC should be more in front to see that TP coming on. Yeah.
Yep.
So great TP for you. Great TP usage for DZZ on that killing.
We're giving a 20 minutes. We'll try to go for tier 2. Oh, again, another Mystic Flare on top of Barry. Finally gets killed up by KYX right now. He gets the Ancient Shield. Silence on to Puck. Luck comes in. Cannylun trying to get away. You have the Ogre Magi. The hook does miss. Cannylun getting jumped on. Managed to get away with it illusory off. Now the duel onto Mozun. They drop the wheel or whips. The Disco Boy is here. Everyone will start dancing. Mozun gets taken out, but Les now joins the fight. Hustler is there with the damage. That's the Ancient Shield. They silence up Les. Les cannot get the infest. Now he gets taken down. DDZ
The
might
big
not
boss.
live. The whole streak goes over to Alacrity. The revenge kill. Reactivate 4 kills at the shrine.
Yep. So I think that's how like relative Rift have to win the fights. Go for these 2 supports or kill Puck in early game. I mean before the start fight. So very, very nice kill from Skyrimish and LC to kill the Shaman first, because like Shaman is the one that's gonna have a lot of controls, and even if Ward can help you make a better team fight. So killing Shaman and Puck in early before fight is the best for them to win fights.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is
with
under
just one
attack.
fight, Reactive Rift, they close the goal gap.
Yep.
Only down to 1,000 advantage for Flower Gaming.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom
So Spectre
tower
has
has
Manta up,
fallen.
so he's gonna go for Diffusal after next. So with Diffusal Manta, he can deal a lot more damage, and he will sustain the late. I mean, he will sustain the fight easier.
And you now kill up the supports easy as
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
Cannylun will go for the use next.
Yeah. He has to go for use.
And then you can see like they lost Barry and Cannylun was forced out of the fight immediately. They will find a complimentary one onto Nuts.
Yep. So free hook,
17 stacks on DDZ.
3.6k. Oh, so he gonna go for Halberd. Yeah. It will help. It will help.
Radiant's middle
Against
tower
LC, it will
is
help
under
so much
attack.
against TA too.
They will try to recover from this. The goal gap is now less than 1,000. Flower Gaming can easily turn this around. Smoke Gang to the top shrine.
Nope. Another
Gonna
kill.
find the hacks. This one. It's gonna be
Can
on
they
to
go
Hustler.
Roshan after this? I would love to see like Power Gaming go Roshan right now, because like the highest damage deal in team fight is Karamage,
Dire's
and
middle
you have
tower
Stephen
is
bots,
under
and if
attack.
you take this Aegis, it will deny Relative to have this TA power up to get Aegis. So they chose to push second tower, or they might even go high ground. Yeah,
You can.
they can, but I don't think they can take the tower at all, or they're not gonna go high ground.
Yeah, Lance will be caught out. Can they kill him off though? The Dazzle coming in. The life still not enough.
That's too greedy.
Another duo kill. But Barry does get the hacks. Commander has the medallion though. They will shackle him out. There is the horn coming in now. Barry gets taken out. Great will or whips. No dismember for DDZ. DDZ can start running away. There's a Dream Core and a Mass Serpent Ward, but they are both standing in the Will of Wisps. Barry tries to get away. The Crimson Guard will save him for now as DDZ tries to TP out. Nothing to cancel that, but Barry might not be able to make it out. Gets the Hex onto Luck. Chakra is there. Random Dagger coming through. Not going to find him, but now he sees him. Illuminate coming through. Reality Rift. They find 3 kills.
Yeah, I think what Lance do in that lane is so greedy. Like I said earlier, he shouldn't be. I mean, Flower Gaming shouldn't be playing separate away. Like they should try to stick up and just go for kills. Get this map to control all the map from Red Rift. Because like Red Rift still have a power to kill anyone by burst. So if you, because Flower Gaming shows 4 hero on mid lane to kill that Scarab Mage, remember? And for Lance, he still stay there and farm. So that Relative knows that Lance is alone. His teammate is not going to come in time, so let's just kill him. So I feel like Lance should be more focused on how he should be farming pattern. Yeah.
And for the first time in this game, 24 minutes, Reactive, now they have the goal lead. It's not much, only 1,000. It's definitely a sign of life.
Yeah, definitely. For me now, the game will just go 50-50 again. It's like, now Relative can take any team fight. Yeah.
Diffuser also up on Luck.
Spectra, yeah. So another kill.
Buy nuts again,
Radiant's
but it's
bottom
completely fine. They lose lands again.
Oh, use Lance again.
So you trade it back with Avocado, and it is very worth it.
I don't know, like I think the Lance should be playing around his teammate. Yeah, Scarab Mage can just solo kill you. You know? Like he underestimates this Scarab Mage power too much.
I think if this goes on, it will be harder for DDZ to be effective as well, right? Because you're looking to lock down one target, but then you need those cores to be around.
Yeah.
Dagon will be next pickup for Candy Loon. Now you need the burst to kill Scarab Mage.
For me, it's either DDZ just go walk around to find kills, because now why Lance keep dying is because all his supports are following Patch.
DDZ.
Yeah, because he knows that Patch will be ganking around. But I feel right now in this frame of game, there's no way Patch can get killed unless he get ganked by 5 players. I mean by 5 heroes of Relative. So I think the idea should be like the Patch should be just keep alone, go ganking, and the support just cover up last later.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Barry managing to take down a tier 2 top. The Luck tried to deny, but was able to do so.
Yeah.
Smoke up from Reality Rift. They will run into. They know where
They saw
Mozen is.
yeah.
They saw them.
So they're changing their walking
Are
patterns.
scanning.
So plate mail on Patch, so he's not going for hood. I mean he doesn't go for pipe in this game. I'm not too sure if he needs the pipe. For me, he still needs the pipe for him to help his teammate.
I think the bigger target is Lance.
Yeah.
They're gonna do the same thing DDZ did to Alacrity, which is to constantly gang that core. Ness will break the smoke. They run into him. Lance try to get away, but you have to do. Horn comes in, they drop everything on top. Another damage. The hook does land onto Hustler though, but it's only the Skyrock Mage. Now Mozen call up Alacrity. The Will of Wisps comes through. DDZ now isolated as Reactivate will start to slaughter them. DDZ try to get away. Cannon blinks in. There's the Blinding Light. The first attack to keep Hustler alive for now. The Blinding Light actually the missed chance helping Hustler to stay alive. The Illuminate now comes through. Cannon gets silenced up by Delu DDZ. DDZ denied himself. Alacrity has the Blink Dagger, goes in. That's the killing spree. Reactive again, 4 kills.
That was really bad play. Now Lance already like 3 kills, getting kills by gang. So I hope after this he should realize that there's no way for him to just farming alone. Now is the timing for him not to farm, because TE have BKB, TE have Deso. What does it mean? He want to go fight and get Roshan. So when this timing, it means that you shouldn't be farming at all, because Relative side will be so actively try to gank and take a team fight. You see how well as Relative play as together. So this is what Flower Gaming should be doing so much earlier. When he have Radiance, he should just keep sticking with his teammate and try to get kills and gank.
And now Reactive 3k goal lead. They'll finally get a tower after so
and
long.
Give Roshan, like I said earlier, like when the Scarab Mage was ganked just now, I was hoping that Flower Gaming should just go run to Roshan with Spellboom Watch, because like Roshan is more important than tower for now. Because already right, you have Spectre, you have TA, means you have LC. You kinda wanna drag the game a little bit more. But if they win one team fight, they can just take down Roshan so fast.
Yeah, and we saw Reactive, they won a couple of small fights leading up to that. Alacrity has completely recovered.
Yeah.
He was 0 and 5, but now he's 3 and 5.
Yeah.
DDZ dropping to the 4th highest net worth from the first.
Yeah, I mean, Lance was the first net worth all this while before.
Yeah.
It was like 8k net worth when Pash only have like 6k. But then, yes, Lifestealer just gonna keep going down for now because like he's keep getting ganking and his farming pattern is just so weird.
And it's definitely more damaging towards Flower Gaming when all these ganks started coming through. Alacrity, early on, no problem, he recovered. Now Solar Crest for KYXY.
He's so pumped up.
Spectre is also looking for the
Radiant's
heart.
middle tower
He
is
has
under
the
attack.
Vitality booster.
So we have Pipe on LC too. Like, it will reduce so much damage from the Rod, from the Puck combo.
And like Blink Dagger pick up by Hustler. Now they can get the jump on Flower Gaming.
Yeah. He can just burst anyone. He knows Puck doesn't go for you, so it's very risky for him to just go for this Dagon.
And I also like how reactive they are positioning. They don't see
Radiant's
Flower
bottom
Gaming.
tower is under attack.
They see now.
They're in a good spot to break the smoke as well.
Yeah, they expected. They are keep
Dire's
smoking
courier
from behind.
has been killed.
Dire's courier taken down by Reactive. They're going to go for the wraparound. They might run into someone pretty soon. It's going to be Candy Loon. And that is the Infest Bomb coming in. That's delivered right into the fight. There is your duel. And the Will always not trying to run out for the Dream Qual. It's not even going to die. Lance gives away another dual kill. Alacrity finds a double kill. Mozu trying to run away with the Crimson Guard, but it's not going to be enough. Hustler will be the one to pick him up. The third one for Reactive Rift. Flower Gaming, they just bail out of that fight.
Yeah, like they sold the Kotal, so they thought it's this Puck combo. And when the Infest combo can just burst up the Kotal, but he missed the Warning Reef. And also, if they didn't kill up the Kotal as fast, even though they kill the Kotal as fast as they can, you have this LC can just duel you. LC just duel Lifestealer and just gonna get killed from his team because the Push and Augur was so far behind.
Blinking for Hustler, not able to get the vision of the berry just yet. 100 extra damage for KYXY. First set of racks will definitely go down to Reactive Rift. 10k goal lead for RR. 30 minutes in.
Yeah, so all this early game playing from DDZ is so wasted. Like he might play very well, but the thing is that his teammate doesn't compromise of what he do in the game. Yes, he kills everyone in the game, but the thing is that only he's the one that ganking around, only he's the one that cannot die, only he's the one that can kill people. So his teammate have to realize that we cannot throw this game by showing our face around, throwing this game by like giving so free kills. Yeah. Especially like for Lance, he do this too much.
Now you have the hacks, the side of ice on Alacrity.
Yeah.
Lance will not be able to do anything.
Yeah, I don't think Lance can do anything this game anymore. Like he gets shut down so too quickly.
Also, at the same time, hard for Spectre.
Yeah.
360-degree turnaround. Reactive Rift did. From such a big deficit that most teams might not be able to recover from, but not Reactive Rift. They also kill off Mozu in the jungle. Skyrim is support with a Kaya, a Blink, and an Athos.
Yeah. He's going up travel next, so he can just keep killing anyone in the map if they try to split.
He successfully transitioned to a core.
So Manta up on Lifestealer. Yes, it will help you to run from Skyrim combo, but the thing is that the item doesn't do anything in teamfight. It doesn't give you damage, it gives you sustain, but the thing is that now you are lacking of damage from the carry.
Okay.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
Flower Gaming already lost the bot shrine. Top one will also go.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And I think this is the difference between these two teams and any other teams
Radiant's top shrine
since Season
has
1 and
fallen.
Season 2. They know how to recover.
Yeah.
Like, I guess any other team, like if we put the exact scenario in this game against the Hero, maybe they might not be able to get the same results out.
Yes, yeah. I think like me personally like knows how like cause like Len's been in this scene for a very long time, right? So even back then when I was professional player, I play against him and also like fight his team so much before. So like Lens is a player that kind of thing. He's quite greedy sometimes, but now the game itself. I mean, last time when back then it's so useful for him. Cause he plays all this anti-mage versus Void, where he just keep farming all the game and he just carry 1v5. But back then that's how Dota works.
Yeah.
But right now Dota doesn't work that way. Like no matter how much farm you are, you get or less. But if you win a team fight, you can control the map bigger.
Speaking of that, it seems like they found someone. It's going to be Flower Gaming. Will Whip, 3-member. That is the duel. right on top of Lance. Lance is called out. Mozo tried to come in and help with the dream crop, but it's not going to work out. Lance goes down. DDZ with the BKB misses that point black hole in the midst of everything, but it doesn't matter. The silence is there. Candyloon cannot get anywhere. Electric comes in with the Mel. They find the puck. DDZ now 4.2k HP, doesn't matter. 4 kills for Reality Rift. And this is GG.
Let's give.
Middle tower is under attack.
So,
Complete turnaround.
like, it kind of reflects off on our previous series where Flower Gaming versus Dota Hero, right? It shows that when Dota Hero make this play where they play early game but then in later on Flower Gaming's overcome the Dota Hero because Dota Hero make this mistake, which is even though they have a lot of good result in ganking early game, but they don't have a good ways of team fight meta. So like the same happens to this Flower Gaming versus Reality Rift, where Flower Gaming early game they have top 3 net worth of their all 3 cores, the Puck, the Push and Lifestealer, but they don't use all this net worth and all this itemization to play as together.
Do you think like maybe because Lance got called out multiple times, was it like a catalyst for?
Yes, it is. It's so much because like for me, when you have this patch online, so much faster, and the last year shouldn't be farming split by himself. He should just once he get Radiance, because he went for Midas Radiance, right?
Yeah.
So when he get Radiance, he should just keep walking with the patch. Like if the patch wanna go gang somewhere, or at least be near him. Yeah. Rather than you from like what we see the first death where he went to bottom lane, which is like the patch was ganking mid and then he showed at bottom lane.
Yeah.
And he's just farming around when all his teammates are showing mid kill Skyrock mage and he's still there to farming around at bottom lane.
So they should just like stick together as a death ball.
Yes, they should, because like that's how Dota works right now. You have to be on same page, on the same movement as a team, so that you won't give all this net worth that you gain from early game.
Yep. With that being said, Reality Rift managed to close out game 1 after a amazing comeback at more than 30 minutes. There's still a chance for Flower Gaming to come back though. It's a best of 5.
Definitely.
We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be ready for game number 2.
Hey Sophia, let's break up.
Wait, what?
With your telco.
Can I?
Just switch to Udo and you can customize your mobile plan anytime.
And my data too?
Yep, if you switch to Udo.
Are you sure there are no hidden charges?
Nope, what you see is what you get.
How do I get a SIM?
Just order it and we'll send it over. Catch!
So I just like to customize? Like this?
That's right, it's fully customizable.
So how do I switch to Udo?
Just download the Udo app to get started.
I love you too.
And we're back for game number 2 of the grand finals. We have a chance to crown a new champion or maybe have a back-to-back winner. It's going to be between Reality Rift and Flower Gaming.
Yep. So the Flower Gaming changed up a little bit on their banning. So they banned Mirana, Earth Spirit, and Kotal. So I feel like now the first pick material will be, or Relative took the first pick on Tiny. I couldn't see that properly in Tiny with the grass in the tree. I don't see the heroes there. So yeah, first pick Tiny on Relative. I just wanted to say that expected that where if you have first pick, if you have Tiny or Magi, you might just go for Tiny first. Yeah. Because Tiny can be more useful in the game.
Flower Gaming, they're still going to first phase the Lifestealer in the last game. Now they're changing up. They bring the Shadow Demon in.
So this is like change up in draft where you won't pick LC anymore. Yeah.
But I think Red Team, they will respond with the Bane.
I think
another hero to
counter his Lifestealer. Yeah, but then you have Shadow Demon to cover it, still cover up. So I feel like this game Shadow Demon have to be very, very good in his positioning and useful of the disruption. He should just know that his disruption is only for Lifestealer.
Yeah.
But they have this burst combo with Tiny and Bane is still scary. Like they can just burst up Lifestealer quick.
Or they can just go for Shadow Demon, right?
Yeah.
You cure the Shadow Demon and Lifestealer won't be able to do much. It's going to be another OD ban from Reality Rift. It's still the same 4 bans from game 1. Magnus, Lestrak, Night Stalker, OD. I think Reality Rift, they don't see a reason to change the bans up just yet.
Yeah.
Flower Gaming, they are doing something about it. They're going to take out the Morphling again. I think this is like the whole compromising that we talked about on Friday, that you need to give some picks away in order to deny other picks.
So now, like with this Tiny pick, it's so optional. You can running him in any lanes, right? It might last in carry side, but I've seen some people like training on Tiny carry. I even see like OG Anna use it in Tiny carry in pub games. So we have this option to just try out which lane he can want to go. But I don't think he will go for off lane because you don't want to against Lifestealer.
Yeah, I mean there's a chance that Reality Rift might just put Tiny support. And we've seen Tiny support before. Another Kunkka ban, another game without the Rum.
Yeah.
Like will Reality Rift consider going back to the same kind of draft? Like we go back to the Spectre or the Skywrath because it's still decent against our gaming.
It depends, right? Because like Skywrath just now works because he want to deal with LC with Lifestealer. But right now he doesn't have LC. It's not that it doesn't benefit a lot, but it's still okay for Skywrath Mage to play in. But the thing is that you have Shadow Demon in Flower Gaming side, so it's still risky. But also good if you just burst out Shadow Demon. It's in another way to deal with Shadow Demon.
So Flower Gaming, they have the last ban for this phase. Last game they went for the Tread Protector, but I think they might want to switch it up a bit.
Yeah.
Because without the LC, right? Without the LC, you don't really need to look at the Tread Protector. They can't. I don't know. Maybe they can start looking at team fighters for Relative. The off lane. Start targeting that off lane.
So thinking up for the ban, or should have banned Slug? It's one of the heroes that deals with Lifestealer very easy in the later stage of the game. So because right now how people play Slug, they bind all this drop into Diffusal. So it means that he's gonna be so actively in maps.
Yeah, I think like the Shadow Blade is kind of fallen off. Like you don't go for the Shadow Blade gang.
Yeah.
And it's also one of the heroes that this Shadow Demon cannot just easily disrupt. So Flower Gaming, for the last game, they went for Shadow Shaman for the 3rd pick, but might not be the wisest choice.
Yeah.
Against Tiny.
Radiant team pick.
Tusker. Another safe hero, so I think this is like very, very good to supports. Because when you pick 2 supports that can save against the Bane, and it's just so hard for Bane to play. Yeah. So before it was just one Shadow Demon, so it's still easy for him, like Tiny, to just push Shadow Demon. But now you have Tusker to parry up, and so like Bane factor would be so hard in this game. I mean, still depends on how Flower Gaming 2 supports play. They are using the spells.
It's gonna be Omni Knight for KYXY.
I think it's kind of predicted because it's very sustainable offlaner. It does well against Lifestealer and Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon does nothing to Omni Knight. So Lifestealer might be a good hero to deal with that, but the thing is, like I said, the offlane, you have to take this offlane hero to against something that can sustain. They used LC before, but now they can't use LC anymore, so just use Omni Knight.
Yeah, and then I think Reactive, because of the Omni Knight pick, right, we might see a Sven pick, or a Sven pick, just because of that Heavenly's Grace, or even a Troll wouldn't be too bad, I guess.
Yeah. So they might have to show that offlane or mid lane for Flower Gaming.
I think if I think maybe showing that middle lanes would be a bit more. I don't know. Maybe for me it's a bit more better for Flower Gaming.
They need someone that push towers. They need someone to like clear wave, because all these three heroes that Flower Gaming showed, so hard for them to clear waves. Yeah, Shadowman can clear wave, but he doesn't want to show in lane. So
Okay,
Sanking.
they get the Sanking for Candy Loon.
So what kind of hero can fight Sanking? I mean, I think like if they know this matchup and plays before, like Patch carry could be the one that can solve Sanking. Yeah, I think I talked previously, like because you have a lot of sustain, the Sandstorm deals nothing. You can just free farm, and then you are a tanky kind of hero to help. But they might, like Relatives might just go for like anti-mage or something like that.
Yeah, I think they can still afford to go for the anti-mage.
Yeah, or even Gyro.
Anti-mage Gyro, maybe.
Because Gyro will cover you up in team fights.
Yeah, you can go back for Spectre once more. It's perfect. Now it's 10 times harder to kill Spectre.
Yeah, it is. Because they have two safe supports, which not gonna deal so much damage in the fight. So you have a team fight hero which is just one Sanking, right? So Flower Gaming need kind of burst kind of mid lane, and also help in team fight.
Yeah, and because the OD was banned out, so I expected, feels really safe.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't have that instant burst.
5 seconds remaining.
So Flower Gaming last game they went for the punch mid, but
Radiant team ban.
Flower Gaming they banned out TA. It was the pick that it wasn't the pick that helped Reactivity to come back, but it's definitely the pick that
It was a good pick in mid game
Yeah.
too later on, because like you have this LC and it was LC and Scarab Mage to set up for you to go kill and burst someone. So you just have to hold your games and keep farming, get your Deso, get your Blink, your BKB, and then you're
10
online.
seconds remaining.
So Reactivity they still ban all the 5 heroes banned out were the same. We're looking definitely at the mid lane matchup. But judging from what Flower Gaming has previously picked, there's actually not much choices for both teams to go with. Okay, Reactivity can still go for the Meepo. Okay, they still have the Meepo as a choice. There's also the Alacrity Invoker.
Yeah.
But maybe not for Flower Gaming. Feels like their pool is slightly more limited. Unless we see like, a mid shaker, which is very highly unlikely.
Radiant team
It's gonna be the
pick.
Ember ban for Reactivity.
So they're not gonna go for Invoker, I believe, because they banned the Ember Spirit. So I feel like wanna go different. I think I've seen Alacrity play a lot of snipers game too. Normally he use sniper to against OD, but I think in this game it kinda benefit a lot if you have sniper in your team. Because like when you're fighting sniper means you wanna jump to sniper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only jump factor is Sanking. So okay, so they pick Lina. So I feel it's kinda it deals a lot of damage. It gives a lot of burst for Lina. It gives you more sustain in laning phase. Just that while I'm talking about sniper, because like if Sanking wanna jump in on him, so he used a blink to kill the sniper. If Tuska, then a follow-up must be coming on over, right? But then you have Omni Knight to cover up. There's no way you can burst him
10
so fast.
seconds remaining.
And it's also not a good pick of Flower Gaming as well.
Yeah.
Like you Spectre can just
5
get onto him and
seconds remaining.
the options are limited.
Lina could pretty decent because you kind of need more burst with Tiny, and you also have Bin set up for you. But the thing, like I said, there's a two safe support on Flower Gaming. So that's why I'm afraid of like taking this Lina for you, because hardly for you to burst anyone if the two supports play well.
Actually, not much choices. Flower Gaming, they're gonna go Gyrocopter.
Yeah. So like I said, another hero to handle the team fight. Yeah, because like I said, when you pick Sanking, yes, you have Sanking, very good team fight to initiate, but you need kind of one more mid that can deal a lot of damage and team fight. So we just gotta pick. It will solve them problem in team fights, but still not the best pick. Yeah.
I mean, Reactivity can easily get onto them.
Oh, so it's a mid gyro.
Yes, mid gyro.
Offlane Lina. I mean post fall Lina.
So yeah, there's a mid tiny. Okay,
Yeah, so it's actually quite hard for Gyro to deal this.
mid tiny can just tank up the damage.
Yeah, he can tank up the damage and he also can just like keep deny creeps very easily. So Gyro have like what 40 plus damage at starting point. So it's just
10 seconds.
like first wave, I
remaining.
believe like HusKKiee just gonna deny everything.
Yeah, with the 3 grab.
5
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
Rather than he keep thinking about harassing, he should just keep thinking about denying creeps.
Because it's hard for Gyrocopter to kind of last it.
Yeah.
And you don't have they don't have the best support to help gank the tiny as well, right?
Yep.
And tiny
When
might-
they have 2 scar, but just that the damage is not that very high.
yeah, I mean you might end up dying to HusKKiee if you kind of go for the gank. So Reactive, they already take game 1. They had a horrible start because of how active Flower Gaming were playing, but I think with this particular lineup, it is less aggressive. The potential to be aggressive is lesser.
I like what Flower Gaming do this on this drafting. They change up the Tuska going for post 5 and Sheridan on post 5 because he knows that in this game the Sheridan is so important. The way how he positioning, the way how he should use his spell. So and giving him position 4 means he's gonna get his item faster. So the item that I'm looking for is like Atalance into Glimmer Cape. You know, like you just can be more far. You can stand so further out of the map and try to help your teammate, not showing your face. So he needs a lot of item to be more online without getting burst from this tiny Elena.
I mean, it's safe is definitely going to help.
Yeah.
You have 2 cores you need to protect,
Yeah.
right?
So you make it post 4, you will get more item at least.
So we see Flower Gaming can kind of pull this back. Season 1 champions. They dropped the ball in game 1. Slightly a troll, some might say. But relatively up and coming squad. Debuting in this tournament, they've shown a lot of promises.
Burns, doesn't it?
But then it's gonna be so like the problem is right now is they are putting the Tuska and Lifestealer on the safe lane against the Lina and Omni Knight. Like this Lina will be having a good time for sure at early stage.
Yeah. It's like a rematch matchup. And
Yeah. Because Lina against 2 melee. So you're just gonna have a lot of harassment and Omni could have a very good game.
yeah, and then what if you look at like the previous game, right? What was it, like a draft issue, or was it just how Flower Gaming wasn't able to capitalize on?
I think it was just almost. I mean the drop not that. I think the draft's still fine. It
30
can work, but
seconds to
for me
go.
it's just the way how they play as a team. It's wrong.
I mean, you did mention that that Reactive is more like a team oriented, team fight oriented
Yeah.
team.
They play well, but even though they need with item, they like you see right that how the Spectre was farming early on when I said that he's farming so far on Big Cam because he's afraid of the ganking of the Puck and Patch combo. So that he knows that if he saw Puck in this lane, don't go for that lane. So he plays very safe and they make it worth the game because like he knows that they just need to be slow, get item as together and then try to move as together.
Between bounty runes for Flower Gaming to start things off. We've put a lot of emphasis on the middle lane previously in game 1 in Patch and TA, but still going to be the same for this one. Another matchup that we just don't normally see. The Tiny Gyro.
Oh, nice.
DZ can start with the rocket. So one of the ways for DZ to kind of harass HusKKiee.
I mean, that's what he tried to do. Like, he wanted to... Oh, we missed it. See, that's the thing, right? Like, I said earlier, don't ever try to harass the Gyro. He tried that. The reason why he late for the deny is because of the animation cast.
Oh yeah.
Like, he hit him Gyro one time, and the Gyro realized it. He straight away clicked the range clip faster, so he can hit twice before that another one hit of animation of Tiny came online. So, like, I think HusKKiee shouldn't ever hit the Gyro. So just deny, just focus on deny.
5 stacks on Nuts. He has to use the Spherophire. Brains up just enough to keep him alive. So I think for Flower Gaming, the bottom lane, their off lane is going to be the aggressive lane.
Yeah.
Trying to kill both Nuts and Love. Because you're dealing with a Bane, you have to be slightly careful as well.
Yep. For me, it's the Spectre still gonna like keep farming in this lane. Because like the factor is that SD wanna chase in. This is what you do. For me, it's a waste of time.
And you're wasting resources as well.
You're wasting so much. Miss it. Not gonna stack anymore.
Yeah, the stacks can run out.
Like
because
you're wasting so much time. Like your problem is the Spectre, not the Bane. Like the Bane cannot harass you, even though you don't use your spell. The Bane, there's no way the Bane can harass you. Because if the Bane try to harass, then SegKiee just stand up and try to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
So he shouldn't waste his resources to handle the Bane.
Yeah, and now he's in trouble.
Princess cooldown is fine. Yeah, he has to go back. Oh yeah, south. Yeah. But he wastes too much time.
It's still level 1.
Yeah, the Spectre getting 10 out of 0.
And Barry finally hitting level 2, but it was fortunate that Blaine did not have his own level 2. So that's gonna be sad. I would say, just like you said, there's no way that they can do anything against the Lina.
Yeah, but right now, like on level 2 or level 3, Tusker, then they might just go dive in kill Lina straight away.
I mean, they can try. As it comes out, that's taking a lot of damage to the racket comes through. There is your ice shot from Mozun, who's gonna get the first blood first, and it seems like Mozun might be the one. LSA right on top. Purification can save Hustler for now. No spells for the Tusker. Great tree to block Hustler from that, but that's gonna suicide. So get back to base. The smart one from the Tusker. Plant the tree, save a life.
So another tries to kill the Bane.
Yeah.
They're just gonna brain set.
I mean, it's just not going to work out. Right? You got level 1 Shadow Poison.
Yeah. I think like like what they should do in level 1, like level 1 SegKiee not gonna up Sandstorm, right? He might up stun.
Yeah.
So once level 1, like starting the creep wave point in mid-in, if the Spectre try to aggro the creep or try to hit, just stun him up and start your stacks. So maybe like first wave you already can deal at least 200 to 300 damage. Yeah, at least. Or maybe lower, but I think at least you start to make the damage when the first wave started. So you have a lot of mangoes in SD, you should just keep doing that.
You can't take away his regeneration as well, right? So Alacrity tossing the DZ away. Auto the Invis rune as well. I think it's always good if like you cripple the post one early on.
Yeah.
Force his regen now.
Yeah.
Because the Invi rune is on Alacrity now, DZ has to fall back. The courier did deliver the items to him. Just like you foresaw early on.
Last lane is so hard this lane.
Yeah.
You have this Tusker support, not gonna do anything.
14 last days compared to KOXY's 24.
Yeah.
Right?
It will getting worse and worse.
Anyone's gonna try and pull that camp away, but at the same time you're giving it to Spectre, is going to have a great time as well. So Nas will chase him out. Smoke will be bought by Barry. 5-minute runes will come out, so Disruption comes in. Gonna try something on KOXY with the tag team, but Purification is there. KOXY only level 3, no heavily suppressed. They might be able to kill him off and trap him in the ice shot. This should be first blood. Lance will take it.
Great kill. Rotation to get bounty. And also a free kill.
No, Kenny Loon has the sense that tries to get away, but right clicks are coming in. He has to use the stick. The Burrow Strike. Might try to trade on to Nuts though. Nuts is gonna die to the Caustic Finale. But Luck just have enough damage. So trade the offlaner for the support is definitely worth for reaction.
Yeah, definitely worth. For me, I like how what Nuts did. Like he just stand and fight, because he knows, right. Okay, for normal player, let's say the pop player, right. If you see he dying, he will just run away.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that, yes, you run away, you survive, but you won't give the Spectre a kill.
Spectre might end up dying as well, right?
I don't think Spectre will die. I think just the SegKiee will just run away, and there's no way Spectre can chase that SegKiee.
Oh, yeah.
But then the Bane just chose to stay and fight and kill himself. But 100% he knows that Spectre will just trade the kills.
And if you are trading like this, I think it's definitely worth for a carry that already has a great lane.
Yeah, definitely worth.
Flower Gaming will do what they always do, bring the support to the mid lane. This time Nuts is very deep in enemy territory, and Lance is just getting hammered by KOXY.
This Lance is not gonna have a good time at all.
KOXY just, the D-Gen already is too strong.
Yeah. So previously we see a free farm life stealer, and against not really free farm Spectre, but this game we see a free farm Spectre.
And Yeah, Lance is gonna get run
And
down.
and Luster cannot get anything in lane.
Alacrity found Mozun, now tries to go for the ring around the roses and he survives. He
Mango
does have the
toss.
toss though, DDZ!
Is under
With
attack.
the Verifier will be able to keep
Dyer's
himself
top tower has
alive.
Nice try.
And-
Oh, Spectre. Free kill. Nice. So another free kill on the Spectre. So like, I'm pretty sure like Spectre is like top net worth for now, or at least maybe second. But I feel like now Spectre online too fast rather than last game. So it might have a big problem on the Flower Gaming side.
And they also lost the tier 1 top.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
Because like Flower Gaming side is lacking of like burst damage, like lacking of a lot of magical or burst damage, right? They only have one magical. I mean Gyro and Sanking is the magical, but the thing is that Lifestealer is not online. He cannot kill a Spectre early on, so it's just getting worse rather than the first game.
Oh yeah. 2k network for Relative Rift and HusKKiee, we've seen him last game, right? He went from position 4 to that kind of a core like Skyrim mage.
That's because that's what you love to play with all these like tier 1 offlaner. For example, like KYSY or Hayo. They know like SSIs also. Sometimes like because they knows that once they push out this tower and there's no way he can get farm in that lane. But normal offlane they just want to keep staying and the offlane, I mean the post 4 have to just support him without farming anything.
Oh yeah.
But when you play with offline post 1 offlaner, they would try to switch up the lane and give the lane to the post 4 to farm up and get more level.
Like where do they go? So do you take the tier 1?
Yeah, so normally you take tier 1 on the offlane side and then you rotate to safe lane.
They're trying to kill Alacrity, but Alacrity turns around. Barry gives his life away, but they still have backup though. Coming in, trying to kill all the Tiny, they should have the damage. The Rocket Brother is in the standstill with the magic stick. Candy Loon will kill him off, but KYX right is here. Spectre can join the fight, but he does not have the horn for
Yeah, he
now.
doesn't have one. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. So rotation from the 3 players from Relative to go bottom lane to try help Tiny at least. But even though Tiny died to 3-man gang, but at least he killed 1 SD. So I feel he's still happy about it. And all this while Spectre is still farming.
So like as an offlane, do you like after you take the tier 1, do you rotate to the bot lane and
It depends, right? If the safe lane is so free, you should rotate the bottom lane. Because like normally what people do, the carry will just farm the jungle, the tri camps, or just bottom jungle, and then he will start to rotate top if the post 4 need to move. Yeah, so that's what the Spectre do. He just farm top because like top is very free lane. Because you see Tiny Omni Knight and bottom lane, right? Does Flower Gaming doesn't want to defend his tower? Of course they want to defend. So if they choose to defend, then Spectre is free farming. And he's farming in lane steam with Spectre, which is he will get the same farm almost as Spectre. Yeah.
two consecutive kills for Relative Rift as well.
So very nice gameplay like from Tiny side.
Bottom tower is under
Like this
attack.
is the problem with Tiny. Like why Tiny was so famous is just because of this. Like the way Tiny was very famous when Thompson was playing a lot. Because the way how he plays, he loves to gank, and people start to learn about this and they start doing this.
They call out once again, control the avalanche for the stagger. They have the view to kill him off though, but no, Hughes comes in. Like trying to run away with the Heavenly Grace, finally gets right clicked down by, gets Shadow Poison, getting out by Barry. Power Gaming considering going for more, but there's a Nightmare to keep them in place.
I think yes, Relative like getting like 2-3 kills right earlier. I feel that right now they should just slow down a little bit more. Like they shouldn't be more aggressive kind of things like what they did before. They showed Tiny and Orgub and they showed Tiny Omni and Bane try to push the tower. For me, they shouldn't like force it too much. The Omni was just level 6. I mean, that time when he was pushing the tower, he was just level 5.
Yeah.
So they need to get more levels, slow down the game pace. Yeah, because this went too fast.
I am in your debt.
And their hero is just gonna work more better and later on in mid game.
And you need time for Spectre as well, right?
Yeah. So just like slow down and get your like Tiny get more level or get a blink.
And I think if you're Relative, you are super happy because Lance wants to go for the same Midas Radiance. Right?
Yeah.
This is the second time he does that, but it's definitely hitting a slower timing compared to last game. Even if you look at the net worth, let's do it. Almost 1,000 below Spectre.
Yeah. So Spectre is going to same build to Yasha. Might we just go Manta and revisit again.
I think it's just way better than It's because you get stats, right? You get stats, you survive longer. Let's call out Great Nightmare. Yeah, a bit of damage. Now the Horn comes in to get the Fiend's Grip. On to Mozun. Mozun's not going to go anywhere. Luck will pick that up for free.
Dyer's middle
So another
tower is under attack.
kills on top of Spectre.
And DDT will try to recover for the from the camps.
Yeah.
They were stacked up early on, but now Reality Rift will start looking for this gyrocopter. No shrine with the flat cannon, and Reality Rift are in the vicinity. They're not going to commit just yet. They want the tier 1. Cliff will protect that structure.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Relative need actually time slower. They can get kills, but there's no way they can get kills in transition into the tower because their heroes doesn't do well so much in tower. So they should just, after they kill, just slow up the game, just get more level, get more farm, and then be aggressive more once you get all this item level.
Alacrity is gonna follow Lance.
I don't think they can kill.
Him though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think they can kill the last killer.
there's a lot of info for Reality Rift because that's the closest sentry, and Alacrity is playing really smartly around that vision. I don't think Flower Gaming see him.
They see him. There's also
saw him.
what? Yeah.
They just saw him.
Yep.
Right on the edge. But they're gonna try. Great reaction from Lance.
I think for me, Alacrity wastes too much time for now. Like all these past 3 minutes, 4 minutes, his net worth just goes down so quickly because he doesn't stay in lane farming anymore. Yeah.
Speaking of that, they found Nuts. Brains are keeping alive for a bit more. There's a nightmare, but the damage is there. Great disruption. So Reality tried to make something happen in Flower Gaming's jungle, not able to find it.
Yeah. So they give more farm on Lina rather than Tiny. So I was very questionable. Like yes, the Tiny should be playing or ganking on. You see, like he's now just TP bottom to gank. But the thing is that Flower Gaming plays so well because he knows when Tiny missing, stick up. You see, they started to stick up to Gyro straight away because they know Tiny is missing. Tiny was top and top before, so there's no way Tiny gonna gank last healer. So their prediction is gank Gyro.
Yeah.
So they just send to support there, and the Tiny have to just go back again.
Definitely, he needs to start getting farms in now.
Yeah, you have to. Because like now you see the Lina net worth is just 100 away than the mid Tiny.
Oh yeah.
You're giving too much.
He's finally gonna get that wave, but still 1,000 go away from that Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Hassan will be getting his 8th lens pretty soon.
He's so huge.
Oh, he actually went for the voice soon.
You're going for your Heartland soon.
Oh yeah.
Just need a scroll. So Tiny, I mean Lina Atlantis might, I don't know if it worth better than Blink Tiny. It can be worth better because with Lina Atlantis, you can just off the map and try to gank. And it's hard for you to get predicted. But if Tiny Blink, you just knows where he gonna come and everything.
Candylune fresh Blink Dagger. Nice shot, and now they found Barry.
So at least they can take this tower.
Flower Gaming doesn't seem like they want to fight, but Nuts might be the target.
They're coming in. This is the first time of second Blink, so you have to be careful on Ready Lift.
Great nightmare. Candylune, the epicenter comes in, goes straight for KYXY. LSA does miss, but KYXY does survive. Nuts, he needs the free creep to do as much as he can, getting away, but runs in, the snowball runs after him. I would say there is a call now. Buyback from Bane right away. Nuts wants to rejoin the fight. Luckily finds a 2-man avalanche. Both Candylune and Mozu. The Laguna comes out. Candylune gets away, but they lose the Tusker in the process.
Yeah. So first, Blink show up on Sanking. They just get one kill on Bane. So it's still hard, right? There's not much damage coming on from Flower Gaming because there's no sustain on Omni-Knight, and they have like Spectre tanky. So they have Spectre Tiny, very tank.
Candylune found one slot and not able to get stunned in.
What was that?
Last time will try to TP away. They have the disruption. They're not able to get the spell off.
Yep.
It's a slight mistake from Candylune.
Yeah.
But I like how Flower Gaming, they try to go for KX, right? You kill off the Omni-Knight.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Haslam was just there.
Because you know no one gonna save Omni-Knight.
Oh yeah. Now Reality, they're gonna start gathering in the bottom lane. They don't have the Guardian Angel just yet.
Oh, there's Blink Tiny.
Now the Blink comes in, heavily sprayed on top of the corner. KYXY surviving from really wrong with the purification. Candylune gets saved by the disruption. Same as KYXY. It's gonna walk out of there. No casualties for either team.
Now, nice both supports helping their core. Sleep from the Bane, then disruption for the SD. So very aggressive from this support. At least already defend the tower. And that's like the first show of Tiny Blink too.
And they use less members, right? Use 3 members in defend tower. That's a lot of spells from Flower Gaming.
Yep. So Manta pick up soon on Spectre.
It's gonna go for the same one. Manta Diffusal.
Yeah.
Maybe into the heart.
So that's still gonna do the same. Minus into Radiance, but his timing of this Radiance is too long.
He's gonna get it maybe 21, 22.
Yeah.
That's taking too long. I think this is the time where when the Manta comes in for Spectre, you start to speed up.
Yeah.
You already have the tier 1 mid. I think Reactivate might consider taking control of those big stacks where DDZ was recovering this flat cannon. A hood pickup for KYXY.
Atalant's level 12 Lina. It's so huge.
The hood is perfect. There's the view of Discord. Now you have the hood of the pipe.
Yep.
For KYXY, who is coming up really soon. And there's not much physical damage I feel from.
Yeah.
Mostly it's
only like
magic.
Gyro, Flat Cannon.
Maybe until the lifestyle stealer comes online. But that still takes a while. Smoke from Reactivate Rift. They try and go bot. KYXY.
Then they have to realize they shouldn't go Omni Knight again.
There is the Horn, and now they are ready to Reactivate straight on top. DDZ takes the Laguna bait. Barry rolls in with Mozu, and that is a big mistake.
Yeah.
ISS is going to catch on the Candy Loon. They'll kill him off as fast as they can, and they will. Nightmare sleeps out Mozu. Barry gets taken out. Mozu not going to go anywhere. Power Gaming, 4 easy kills.
Yeah, that was a mistake done by Mozun. Like he roll up. I mean, maybe because I'm not sure if Mozun want to pick it up as Shieldemon or because he roll up next to Shieldemon, so it become like maybe Shieldemon the one that clicking into the snowball. I don't know. The thing is that he almost saved the Gyro disrupt, and suddenly he went to snowball.
Oh, yeah.
So the Gyro just died.
It's like miscoordination.
So this is the second time mistake done by Power Gaming, which is when they tried both same place where they try to push bottom tower. When they see Omni Knight, they try to go to Omni Knight. You shouldn't go to the Omni Knight at all.
I mean, they were not able to kill him before the hood.
Yeah.
Now he has the hood.
Yeah, there's no way you can kill the Omni Knight. You shouldn't be the one that initiate Omni Knight because there's no burst damage at all in Power Gaming. There's no Lina, there's no Lion, you know, there's no A, no matter what, there's no hero that can burst the Omni Knight when second stun. That's the mistake, that's the problem. So they have to understand that you can't initiate Omni Knight like how you did in mid lane.
Oh yeah. And even the middle lane one, I think Omni Knight survived.
Yeah,
that was
survived,
like
yeah.
4th attempt.
Yep. So you shouldn't, the second shouldn't never go like first Omni Knight.
And Lance doing the Chris Luck infest to farm the jungle camps. I think like the first time this was kind of mentioned was during TI by Infamous, where instead of you infest bomb to gang people, you just farm.
It's like a free Midas. It's like Midas where, in the sense of you kill the creep straight away.
Oh yeah.
You won't get extra gold, you won't get extra SP, but you kill this straight away. That's the reason why every time there's infest online, you should just use on the big camp.
20-minute rune coming up, and Power Gaming and Reactive, they're ready to fight again this time. Grip. They had the reaction. That's holding onto the Fiend's grip for now. They're gonna give away the bounty rune. No point to fight.
Got it.
So 3 gonna go for Radiant Rift? Yeah, 3 bounty runes. And still top 1 net worth on Spectre.
Yeah, already has a meta.
Almost 10k net worth on 20 minutes.
Halfway through the diffuser as well.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lance is still struggling to keep up.
Once you have diffusal, all these supports is just so hard to play.
I think once he gets the I think that was the timing that's the timing that Reactive they're waiting for.
Yeah.
They can also farm out Lina. HusKKiee has a push of travel, has higher net worth than Alacrity, and DDZ, and KYXY.
Yeah, he just changed up.
He's the 3rd highest net worth as a post 4.
He's just playing mid role now.
Oh, you're hot.
So go straight for the axe next. Just in time to kill off Lance as well.
Yeah.
Now Lance, the rage won't help him.
Radiant are scanning.
I think HusKKiee is like the only support I saw, maybe other than Barry, in the entire tournament that because of the team was able to get the item timings like much earlier.
I think, like I said, it's now because the team understand and give him more rooms to play, to get more items and farm faster. Maybe they also realize that, with a very fat Lina Atalance into Scepter, he can just kill anyone. Yeah. Especially he can kill Life Stealer. But maybe they will think like, fat Tiny, still gonna do the same Tiny, you know? Like, without Echo Saber Tiny and with Echo Saber Tiny, it just changed a little bit of damage. Which means that without Echo Saber, you still can do the same thing, playing toss into stun.
Yeah.
You can still burst. With Echo Saber, yes, you can have a little bit more extra 2 hits, right? But it doesn't change so much. But with Fat Lina, it will do like different kind of level of damage.
It's just the hero, how the hero works.
Yeah, that's the hero works, that's why. Yeah. So like Tiny needs just one blink and he can be active. It's just that early game he plays too aggressive. He just want to keep getting too fast. So if the Tiny just keep staying on mid and farm his blink and start to move, then his net worth doesn't need to be this low.
Now Diffuser Blade up for luck.
So
Reactive if they go more aggressive. But you didn't mention, right? For Barry, the reason they put Shadow Demon position 4 because he's important, right?
Yeah.
He needs the items, he needs to be able to keep the team alive. But if we look at the net worth now and his effectiveness is definitely not in the place where we want him to be.
Especially against this like fat Spectre. Very, very farm up Spectre, so I think it's very hard for Shadow to play this game. He needs a Glimmer, he needs Etherlands.
He's not even close to 8 lens, I feel.
I think he just left like his scroll. Yeah, almost.
Instant smoke from RR. Arguing they also smoked up as well. They're looking for a fight.
Yeah. So this fight like determines how the games will go.
They're going to Lackery straight. Lackery finds great blink toss. They found Moses found Barry straight away, but Barry gets the disruption onto himself. Nats will be killed off. They're still waiting for the horn. Reactive being really patient with that damage. Sokola coming in. KYX right now gets stunned now. Can he kill out with the soul catcher? He needs to die, but he won't got it. Into comes out. Now he has the purification. KYX runs away. The Laguna comes in. That is so much damage. The combo on top of Flower Gaming. They're still running after the Omni Knight, but they won't be able to kill him off. Kenny Loon with one last ditch will get the hammer instead. That is the team wipe. Reactive with the answer back.
3-man stun on Lina. So that's why they gave me this guy free farm. That's why I think Alacrity said, alright, I think you will carry this game, just farm up. I will just be more supportive kind of player. And he delivers. So the trust of the teammate on relative rift side is like, you can see, they want to play as a team. They understand as a team each other. So they know what the role need to do. So Tiny shot Sherryman and straight away try to burst Sherryman. For me, it's a bit actually mistakes where Spectre didn't horn straight away because for me, Spectre should just keep haunting because they already use all the spell for Bane to kill the Bane. So if he horn there, it will divert the team fight to two sides, which is bad. Which is the Omni Knight and Lina was chasing the Gyro, right? But if Spectre will horn near the Tiny, they will try to go for Spectre. And I think there's no way Spectre can die in that fight. So a bit late of usage of horn, but it still deliver and they still team wipe the team. Yeah.
And Flower Gaming, the choice to go on KX, right? I feel that was correct. They had the soul catcher. They were this close, but because KXY survived, they had nothing left to kill him off.
Yeah.
So slightly unfortunate. They're gonna try again. Another smoke.
Yep. So they know there's no horn, there's no Guardian Angel. So they will try to do something, but I feel like Relative understand it so much well. So they will just try to like be more defensive.
They have the high ground advantage. Now Lackery sees.
Alright. Okay.
They can't give up nuts. It's fine.
You trade up smoke into for 1 position 5. And you still get 2 bounty runes, so I think it's a pretty fair trade.
And that's 2 smokes from Flower Gaming.
For me, it's a loss for Flower Gaming.
Yeah, they used 2 smokes, they only got 2 kills.
They might get this tower free, but it's just another dead end tower. Like this tower doesn't open up anything.
Yeah. They killed Bane twice with 2 smokes, but they got team wide once.
So Omnia went for Vanguard. I'm pretty sure you want to go for Crimson Guard next.
10k lead for
Pipe, Crimson Guard, Omni Knight. Like who can die? I mean, Bane might die, but it still takes a lot of time to kill the Bane.
I mean, as long as Bane does his job, like even for a second. You just nightmare one guy.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna wait for Heart on Spectre, and then they will do another smoke.
Oh yeah.
For Relative side. Because now their option is just like try to get a fight and try to go for Roshan. Because Relative side, their Roshan heroes is not that well. They deal not much on the Roshan. Yes, they have Spectre, but I think it's still not enough. But they can take it slow once they kill everyone. So with a win team fight into a Roshan pit on Relative, I feel like it's like 80% of game win side for Relative.
Yeah.
So hard to recover from that one.
Maelstrom will be the easiest choice. He already has early BKB, but at the same time you have the Scepter. So.
Yeah, Scepter now level 18.
Yeah, Max Laguna.
Yeah.
Cut through both the easy and lands.
Yeah.
Maelstrom finally on the gyrocopter 26 minutes in after BKB. Looking very grim for Flower Gaming. I don't think they have a smoke as of now.
I'm not sure if I like this Mushroom build on Gyro. Because I feel like, yes, you want to deal more extra damage for me, like, but I think it's like getting Aghanim first rather than Mushroom is much more better. Because you, from Aghanim, right, you can transition into Mushroom or Diffuser, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel Mushroom doesn't do anything in this fight, like, because you have Omni Knight have a pipe. And they're all very tanky, like Spectre, Tiny. Yes, you need more magical damage to deal Spectre and Tiny. But the thing is that now the game stage, the magical doesn't affect anymore on Spectre and Tiny.
And I think he also needs like the stats, right?
Yeah, he needs stats also, yes. Yeah, correct. So I feel like getting Aghanim first rather than Majolni is much more better.
So, Nuts is going for the Bracers, the budget build, as long as he survives long enough. Now it's really
so I think hard pick up on Spectre. Yep.
They're ready to fight. Hard timing, just nice.
So all the waves is pushing in. I mean, to Flower Gaming side, only Milan is on the river side. So there is no west. Flower Gaming is.
He's very frustrating, great disruption, but still, there is your hard corner coming in, and they're trying to burst the KYX, right? They will do it this time. Unlike it's because the KYX will buy back straight away. Reactive, they want to get this fight, but Lance, I believe he's finished great up, and Sand King is asleep. Now he gets a Laguna in the face. Kenlun is managed to able to burrow strike his way, but can they kill him? Nastin? They can. Lance now trying to turn around onto Hustler with the race. Hustler tries to TP away, but there's the purification. Guardian Angel right on time. Lance now cannot fight as Alacrity is just beating everyone down. KYX right says, I want to join in the fun. Alacrity is stunned, but the homing missile gets forced there for way to safety, and luck will be there for DDZ. Alacrity wants to come back in. 2 instant kills. Candy Lune with the buyback will find Alacrity, but it might be too late. Flower Gaming, they are running out of gas as the rest of Reactivity run at them. It's both Candy Lune and Lance. Luck is gonna try and go on in. Candy Lune comes back with the barrel strike, but can he get out? No detection from Reactivity. They will give this away, but it still will win for RR.
Yeah, it's still winning. Very good buyback from KYSY. Even though he get burst so fast, he just buybacks and come to fight in the very, very good timing where Lina almost died. He helped the Lina and he also helped Tiny. So that buyback from KYSY is so huge. That what makes them win the fight. So yeah, like we see lacking of damage from Flower Gaming side. There's no way they can deal this Spectre and Tiny. Like the Tiny literally just 1v3, Gyro, Tuska and Sand King, I believe, yes.
Yeah.
No, Sand King was there.
Sand King was
Lifestealer, Asher Demon, yes. So these 3 heroes tried to kill Tiny, but the Tiny is the one that chasing them. So yeah, the damage lacking of that is very lackful. So like I said earlier, they want to fight, they want to go for Roshan. But for now, it's just like quite risky because all Flower Gaming side is alive. And
they don't have the big ultimates.
Yeah. So they might just delay this Roshan timing maybe into 5 more minutes.
They can just wait for that next item.
Yeah, they just need one more team fight.
But again, Flower Gaming, this time they did it right. Soul Catcher, they killed KRX straight away. Could have gone a lot worse for them.
Yeah. I also give a credit on like Barry. Like his reaction on like disruption Tiny is like very quick. Even though he has to use disruption actively, but the thing is that he at least survived in the fight for a longer fight. So that's why they can kill the Omni Knight.
Oh yeah.
If he didn't, he doesn't have that very fast reaction. The Tiny won't die. I mean, the Tiny will just burst the SD.
And Flower Gaming will have to like fall back. Right?
Yes. Yeah. Fall back. Or I don't think they can even run, and they might just die at least 2-3 more without trade.
What a scan! A scan from Reactive. They found Flower Gaming. Double damage on Lance. He is infested in Candy Lune. Reactive, they can play on the other side of the map. There's no way the Flower Gaming can get through without being detected.
Yep.
They break the smoke.
You want to show the Spectre?
Now the Infest Bomb straight away onto Nas. Nas, great Nightmare, keeping us up alive. Purification, Praise them. Now they get the horn. Now KYX right is the target. Can he kill him off? He has the Guardian Angel and he will use it straight away. There is the Laguna on top of Lance. Lance now dies. They are still chasing after Nas with the Epic Center committed as well. They kill him off finally, but Alacrity already has a double kill. Hustler finds a dominating his tree onto Shadow Demon. As DDZ tries to TP away, but Candy Lune not so lucky. It's Reactive with another 4 kills.
I think, is it Tiny is the one to have a Glimmer? Someone have Glimmer, yes. So the Tiny save up the Bane from getting initiated from the Sand King. So that's very crucial, a very, very huge itemization from Tiny. Because normally people just go Shadow Blade get more damage, right? Yeah. But he get more defensive because he knows he's not dealing damage at all in this game. For him, it's just to tank up, use your spell properly, and help your teammate. But also, like I said earlier when the Rossing side, the Tuska and the Shadow Demon use their spells so wrong in this game. Like they always use it on actively. The Bane get free grip on the Lifestealer without no one saving him.
Oh yeah.
You just need one disruption, you just need one snowball. But both of them is on cooldown in that fight. Because they are being so aggressive and they forgot what their role have to be.
Bane, they even used Epicenter for Bane.
Yeah, like the only one that stopped Bane was Sanking Stun, which is not that Sanking role to do that. Because the role to have from Bane, grip is SD or Tuska. So in the end, yes, he get grip for like 3 seconds, but that 3 seconds gives timing for this Lina to just combo up and kill him.
Now Hustler's gonna get go for the BKB.
And I also like how the way the Bane and Lina position themselves and walk themselves. Because like the Lina always stand near the Bane, and he knows that if he saw Bane grip, that's my target. So he just don't get him. He's not playing this aggressive where normal player will think like I'm so fat, you know, like whoever my Tiny is stunned, I will go for that. No, but he just be more patient and wait because he believes that Tiny Spectre Omni Knight cannot die.
Yeah, and at the same time, I did mention like Flower Gaming, there's no way that they can get the jump without being detected, right?
Yeah.
They were not able to see Hustler the entire fight because Hustler was like on the top of the cliff.
Yeah.
So you got 3 kills on the Flower Gaming, and at the same time Alacrity were just causing chaos.
Yep. So 12k net worth or upper head, they got Aegis. I believe he's on Spectre. There's no way he's gonna die anymore. Butterfly pickup
Butterfly
soon.
soon. Finally, the axe from DDZ. It eventually came out, but they have to deal with the high round push now.
Yeah.
It's going to be so hard for Flower Gaming.
Yeah, like relative Leaf side doesn't have a lot of tower pusher, but they are very tanky and hard to die. So they might just like use their body to tank out a bit and then just keep repeating and hoping that Flower Gaming to jump on them. Because relative Leaf side doesn't need to go on them at all.
I mean, the best chance for Flower Gaming was the fight where they kill extra straight away.
Yeah.
Even that wasn't enough. Now they will have to play this defense. They jump on to Luck, try to kill him off. All the spells on top. He pops the Manta. The Great Nightmare saving him. Now he's Spectral Dagger. 4 staff to safety. That is your core down gone.
Yeah, man, just hard regen coming up. So like all the hustle for them to try to kill a Spectre, they just gone waste.
And
they might defend the tower for like another 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
All it took was one Nightmare.
Yeah.
You know, one Nightmare to save. Now the target is Alacrity. Where's the Glimmer Carry? He's going to take down the tower. Four staff.
Yep.
Rinse and repeat for Reactive Rift.
I'm not too sure if... I don't know, I don't think Alacrity should go this Aghanim build. Because his only damage item is Echo Saber.
Oh yeah.
There's no more slot for him to like change his item up. So for me, like this Aghanim should change up by Assault of Cuirass or even a Heart. For you to just tank up more and be more frontline for the Spectre.
Maybe a Shiva, right?
Yeah, maybe a Shiva too, yeah. At least something like this. To help give aura for the team. Rather than for you, Aghanim doesn't do anything anymore when you have just one Echo Saber. You're not gonna buy the Daedalus. Yeah. Aghanim only good when you have Daedalus and Echo Saber. That's the reason why people buy Aghanim.
Yeah.
But without that, then it's useless.
For Flower Gaming, this second game in a row that lands one life stealer, but he was not able to deliver anything. It was the same, it was deja vu, right? For game 1, Lance was constantly being ganked and dying. But this game, it was the same.
Yeah.
It was constantly
his laning stage is harder this game.
Yeah. Lotus off for Kenny Loon. A huge item for the Sand King, but at the same time, Aghanim comes out for...
At least this is the item at least to help Lifestealer for getting grip.
But there's also a Assault Cuirass for Lance. Yeah, there you go.
So this Spectre need to be so huge. Like he need... I don't know why, like... There's no item for me to think of like he can deal damage to someone. Like the only way he can do is just try to go in and kill support because he have this rage to just go through everything. Go through Tiny, go through Lina. To go kill Bane or kill Lina first. Because his aim is that. But then Lina have a BKB. Like he's gonna run faster than you. So it's so hard for like Lifestealer now to kill anyone.
Then there's like Glimmer for staff.
Yeah.
His Guardian Angel. I think the Guardian Angel was definitely the kicker.
Also he's gonna go for Daedalus. I'm not sure what he's selling.
Maybe the Frost Staff.
Or maybe he's just gonna eat the... I don't know. Like...
Or you can eat the...
You can get Aghanims, but then
yeah.
it's so waste, right? Or maybe he wanna He hoping for the third Roshan will be like the Aegis.
Radiant's top tower
Aegis,
is under
you can eat the
attack.
Aghanim, right?
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's the hope. Yeah. I think that's the way for you to deal. Maybe that's why he buy the Aghanim.
Yeah. So Red Reef Aegis they ran out, but they got at least one high ground. They also got a shrine in return. So naturally the response would to now go for the other shrine. So Flower Gaming taking this time to get their items, hit the timings. But DDZ is a long way from being effective. They go for
MKB next. Yeah.
MKB.
I mean, it's a 6-slotted Gyro still can works. Like still can have a chance for you to fight.
Dire's top
Just like
shrine
when
is
you get
under
MKB, I
attack.
think next stage you should, what, maybe Divine, like the only way for you to deal. But just that, not sure can he survive long, because like the damage output for him,
Dire's top shrine has
you have to
fallen.
deal like 2 phases, you know? Like the first phases is that you try to deal as much as you can before the Guardian Angel use. But once Guardian Angel use, you have to go back and take it slow and then try to go again. So can he survive for the second phase after the Guardian Angel use? Can he survive that? That's the question for now.
And for now it's very hard.
Yeah. He needs Satanic. Like next time he should go for Satanic. If he has Satanic, then he can survive for sure.
Thinking about that, now Flower Gaming, they try and find someone. They have the smoke. Yatiri, Nuts is in a good position to break the smoke, but Hustler will be the only viable target for them to jump
I
on.
saw him.
They found him.
He's dead.
They will be able to kill him.
He has buyback.
Middle tower is under attack.
I'm not sure if they want to take it slow to use his buyback or just go back and wait for his buyback. I mean, wait for his to revive again.
Yeah, I think they're taking it slow.
Yeah, there's nothing to rush. The Aegis timing should be have like 2 to 3 minutes, 2
They're-
to 1 minute.
They already took the shrine, so it's completely fine for Yatiri Rift.
Yeah.
So another minute for them to work with. 40-minute bounty coming out. Be just in time for that. As Les will go for the Abyssal. Start off with the Skull Basher.
I don't know, like this pressure. For me, he still is good for MKB.
I guess Basher, the Basher is you jump on the someone, you Abyssal him, and then you just kill the guy off before anything happens.
But it's the Guardian Angel, right? Yeah. So like your 5k net worth of item is just gonna get countered by just one Guardian Angel.
Which
So
I feel like
will you spend that 5k to just know that you will get counter? So that's the question. Like you have to buy item to think like this net worth, does it affects your gameplay? Does it gonna change you things?
I think they're gonna do the same thing. They just go on KYXY. Right now you have the Abyssal, you keep pinned down for longer.
Maybe that's the reason you can try. But then if
Yeah.
Nuts position well, that means that you have this option to have a Nuts to help him save by Nightmare.
It's
So-
a hit or miss.
Yeah.
It's a hit or miss
Yeah.
for Flower Gaming. And I think it's a risk that they definitely have to take. It might as well just take one fight.
Yeah.
And Flower Gaming comes right back. So we're in this 40-minute mark where both teams are just neck and neck. Lacrity found both DDZ and Barry, but he knows it's not the time to fight yet.
Yeah.
Now Jam finally coming out for Ozun.
Satanic is very close on Gyro too.
Reality Rift, they are trying to get the top quarter control, right? You want to go for that top tier.
Once you have this Satanic on Gyro, then it will be a bit problem for Relative to deal.
And that's where Spectre becomes even more important. I think he's already 6-6 slotted.
So
If the next Aghanim comes up, will you give it to KYXY or will you give it to Luck?
I think they are giving to Tiny, like I said earlier, because like
Oh, yeah.
they want to buy the Daedalus on Tiny. So he need that. I mean, Aghanim's the one to eat, right? You have to give on him.
I think if the game drags long enough, even the Aghanims on Spectre would be deadly for both supports. We can just put the illusion in.
Yeah, but I think it's more safer like Omni get
Yeah.
first. Yeah, because the Guardian Angel is more important. Because he can just position himself anywhere.
And then he doesn't have to be the front line that people jump on him. Right? So we're still trying to be patient, waiting for that Roshan. They've
Yeah.
got the Korean there.
Yeah.
So they're just waiting for the Roshan to come back.
They just want to try to end game with this, I guess. So it's up soon.
And then Flower Gaming, I think they know it. They're trying to get control of that area pretty soon. Roshan comes out. Is it the axe or the refresher?
They haven't yet. It's second Roshan.
Oh, it's the second Roshan.
You have to wait for third one.
KYXY. Then we fire. And he gets spotted now. Preemptive Heavenly's Grace.
So they all push up back to the base because bottom lane is pushing. So they have to deal with this wave before they even want to go to Roshan.
And that is Roshan for
Yeah.
reactive.
So there's no vision at all. They doesn't know. This Roshan is getting killed by Reactive Rift. So it's free Roshan for Reactive Rift.
Yeah, there's nothing much a Flower Gamer can do.
Yeah.
They'll have to give the Aegis away and try to defend the base.
Yeah. But then it's a trade up for Satanic for Gyro, right? For me, it's like that's the only winning condition for you to win as Flower Gaming. Like giving this Satanic on Gyro, that's the only way you can deal this fight. Oh, but he's saving out his buyback. I'm not too sure if I like this.
I think the only concern is he gets a Satanic and then maybe he's afraid. He gets a Satanic, he dies, no buyback.
Because let's say if save up, oh, might die. No.
Yeah, they saw.
You should get the Satanic. Like I'm not sure why you're so afraid to get. Like yes, maybe some people will say that relatively is pushing up. You know, you need to save buyback. Blah 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 blah. Previously, they fight Relative Rift without Satanic, and they still lost. This fight, Relative have Aegis, so you still doesn't want to get your best item to win the fight. So for me, like buybacks, yes, some game is crucial for you to have buyback, but this time Satanic is the one that's gonna make you win. I don't think the buyback will help you win.
You kind of go all in.
Yeah.
At this point, right?
Yeah, I don't think the buyback will help you at all.
Let's see if he can go for that first
Let's
set
see.
of Rex.
Let's see if he corrects me. Am I wrong?
All wands will break.
It's gonna be the same routine. Send the Spectre in.
The butterfly, you
Okay,
can hit tower
XY.
faster right now.
I think they see the abyssal. So XY gonna be a bit more careful not to get caught out. She does have the BKB.
Yeah, he does have BKB.
Luck also working towards his
6k
BKB.
net worth on. I mean 6k gold on Spectre, closing up to 7k. He's
I-
saving up for BKB.
Yeah, BKB and a buyback. BKB and buyback. So it's not going to be easy for Reactivity to push up. It's for all the control from Flower Gaming.
So we're going for Notify next for left sealer.
Yeah, Nullify is going to be huge against XY.
So BKB pick up on Spectre.
It's been a slow slugfest for both teams.
Yeah, he's just gonna chop this tower slow by slow. But the thing is, I think, like, I'm not sure, like, they want to do it slow.
Yeah, but Luck's going to start
Yeah.
in, they get disruption, so catcher, but great LSA.
They're just gonna do the same thing, right? Like, disrupting into slow catcher.
Now the 3 volley, Candy Loon. A lot of damage. The Daedalus is.
Oh, he ate the Aghanim,
Yeah.
so he bought himself.
I think he can afford to win. He does have to go.
Yeah.
But now, great reaction from Lance Forstaff.
Radiant's
Ooh,
It's BKB. It's play.
slightly unfortunate.
Too aggressive. Like, you can do this bit by bit, but you gain nothing out of it from relative side. Like, you try to hit the melee Rex, and you're sending the Spectre to hit that Rex, which is, it takes so much time for him to take one down Rex. And there's no way this Rex gonna be down if they keep doing this and over again.
Right.
So there's 4 bounty out in the map. You can just take control, push all the lanes together, and then maybe try to get catch. Yeah, because your hero doesn't hit tower. Yes, if you want to hit tower, maybe you want to use Lina and Tani, but you doesn't want to risk this. So at least this catapult up. I don't know if this catapult can help them to push the tower.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, he's-
Again, you just want to go for melee Rex, which is you can't do anything on melee Rex.
yeah, now get the rash onto him.
Oh, they trade bottom lane and mid
Like,
lane.
Great nightmare, but the Abyssal is up. He will revive with the Aegis of the Immortal.
They lost mid lane at least.
Candy Loon though, call out, slow down, toss right back. Focus on not gonna help him, he does burrow strike out. But Alacrity will save himself with the force stab. Now the haunt. Luck goes in. And he already found DDT. DDT actually died. Now he's forced to buy back. No Satanic on the Gyrocopter though. Alacrity is just gonna play this slow. No Abyssal on Lance as well. KOX by holding onto the Guardian Angel and the BKB. They're playing this slow. Ness will clear the wave with the invest. Okay, Extra will just stand forward, take the bro side, take the bill of Discord, everything. Can he be saved? Yes, he can. The Nightmare keeping him alive now. She's gonna use that to heal himself out of disruption. On to Luck. Gets soul catching. Now the Guardian Angel comes out. It is Reactivate's last chance to fight the Epicenter on top, but 0 damage. LSA onto 2 members. Mosen will be killed up. Buyback straight away. Flower Gaming still managed to hold on to the base, but they're losing so much members. There's 3, the crit on top. Canidun taken down. The gem also on the ground.
Is under attack.
But relatively, they don't see it.
They take down on mid-range barracks. But I believe they're just gonna keep going again. Because Lina is the one went back, but Lina has POT.
Oh, yeah.
So they might want to looking to go again.
And they know that if they win this one, they will win.
Yeah.
The cores don't have buybacks.
And like I said, Gyro buyback. What did Gyro buyback do? Nothing. 0. Like he went in, flag cannon, and he get aim, he run back fountain. So like that's the reason why you need to sustain it, because if you have something, you have to sustain the fight. You can keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Now he pick out Saturn.
Yeah, it's farming in the Radiant jungle.
Yeah.
Safest place for him to be. You know, he's gonna return.
Mjolnir up 2. So like this is very huge. This Saturn and Mjolnir pick up might change the game.
I think it's the only way out.
Yeah, there's no Guardian Angel. There's no cheese, there's no Aegis too.
Horn up in 10 seconds. So Lacry is gonna get the jump first. Then it's your Shadow Demon down. Flower Gaming. This might be the last fight. Shadow Demon had to buy back, but then look at DDC. No buyback. Didn't even get to use his newly picked up items. 2 minutes on the clock. Flower Gaming, they have to hold this 4v5.
So bad. Like, I don't know. I think this is the factor of playing post 4 Shadow Demon. Hold on.
Maybe
Snowball. Lotus off.
Yeah, Lotus off save. Okay, well, X-Ray brings Alacrity in, but just in time he found Barry again. Now Barry dies. Luck falls to BKB. This is the last fight for Flower Gaming, and they're not going to win this. We're definitely looking at the game 3. They call it GG. Reactive, they're 1 game away from crowning themselves champions.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like to summarize like all these games is that thing. First thing is like Lifestealer doesn't have a good game. The reason why Lifestealer doesn't have a good game because you're pairing up Tuska and Lifestealer against the Omni Knight and Lina. Like I said earlier, Omni Knight is itself already good against Lifestealer. Yeah. And then you pair up with Lina, which is another post 4 hero that can deal any melee core, because you can just hit from far range, and then you always can like just keep stunning him if you want to take creep. And then you pair up another melee support that don't have a harassment factor. Tuska wanna harass, you have to tag team go nearby, right? But does Lifestealer wanna follow up that tag team to hit the Lina, which is so far away? So for me, the laning stage and pair up the heroes is wrong from Flower Gaming side.
Yeah, I mean last game Flower Gaming they didn't fully utilize the lead, right? But what was the problem this game?
But then think so the thing is from mid game to late game is the problem is that because the network from them side is already low down, right? So it's actually harder for them to go outside. And also they have 2 defensive support, which is, I mean, people can say Tuska is aggressive support, but it's post 5 playing. Means when you play post 5, you are playing aggressive Tuska. Means you are saving. And you have a post 4 Shadow Demon that's not huge. Like Lina, you know, like Lina it was overcome. So like the Shadow Demon doesn't have item, not much level, and he keep feeding. So the thing is that, and also the wrong part is that the way how they aiming the heroes. Like you say, when they push bottom tower, they try to kill Omni Knight twice and they fail. Even the mid lane, they try to go Omni Knight and they fail. So they did 3 fights. 3 fights they try to kill the biggest hero in the map, but they fail. So all this fight gives more ammo from Spectre. Maybe the Spectre doesn't join the fight, but without Spectre, with this defensive, means that Spectre have more time to farm.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now Real Series, they're up this series 2-0. They're 1 game away from being the new overlords. But Flower Gaming, can they get this reverse sweep going? We'll just have to find out for game number 3. We're going on a short break and we'll be right back.
Hey Sophia, let's break up.
Wait, what?
With your telco.
Can I?
Just switch to Udo and you can customize your mobile plan anytime.
Am I data too?
Yep, if you switch to Udo,
Are you sure there are no hidden charges?
nope, what you see is what you get.
How do I get a SIM?
Just order it and we'll send it over. Catch!
So I just slide to customize? Like this?
That's right, it's fully customizable.
So how do I switch to Udo?
Just download the Udo app to get started.
I love you too.
Welcome back to the ESL Malaysia Singapore Dota 2 Championship. We are at the Season 2 finals. This could potentially be the last game between our Season 1 defending champions Flower Gaming and Uprising Star Reality Rift. I'm HusKKiee and I'm joined by ADTR.
Yep, I think looking performance well from Reality Rift from the first game and second game, we can say that Reality Rift had a better team play for the previous last two games. So like the third game is gonna be so much harder for coming back from Flower Gaming, unless they have like this very secret pocket strats that they can deliver. That's the only reason where they can change this score.
Yeah, I feel like the game 1 was kind of like a pocket strat, with the punch mid, but didn't work out. Game 2 they brought in the gyro mid, didn't work out as well. I think maybe Flower Gaming might want to change up, divert away from your first phase lifestealer, go for something else.
I think they have to change up like that, because like, so they tried both games with lifestealer, and first to pick lifestealer, and Reality Rift have a lot of answers for lifestealer. I mean they showed two answers for lifestealer, so I think they might to change up.
Well, Keeper of the Light led through by Flower Gaming, and Reality Rift, they pick it up again. Flower Gaming, they were rotating around between Tiny.
Yeah.
They banned Tiny.
I think like Tiny is the more factor than Keeper of the Light. Yeah.
I mean, they had a really big window to kind of shut Reality Rift down early on. Keeper of the Light wasn't the biggest issue. I think they realized that.
Yeah. I think the lacking of like the first game where the Keeper of the Light is just that thing, like where he doesn't play as a team. So Lashila doesn't join in the fight together with his teammate to fight them. So like the factor of like Lifestealer, you pick Lifestealer because to counter Keeper of the Light, right? But the thing is like you don't join the fight, then how you gonna counter Keeper of the Light? And you keep getting ganked by you farming alone.
Yeah. Now Flower Gaming, you're gonna open up with the Bane this time.
Bane. No. Bane is very good laning stage hero, and he also offers you a lot. Like you can go through PKB and you can set up a fight. But against the Kotal, it might be a bit harder because it's hard for you to position yourself to get a good grip.
Yeah, it did with Kotal, right?
Yeah. Because if you position yourself wrong, let's say you try to be aggressive and you try to sleep on opponent's side, then you might give a chance for Kotal to just ulti you up. Like Willow, you can just solo Willow Wave's Bane, right? If you feel he's so important. Yeah. So it's kind of very hard to play a Bane against the Kotal.
For gaming, they have the Bane. For two games in a row, they first faced the position 1, I think.
Yeah. I'm not sure if because they might want to think about changing up the lifestealer to Juggernaut, but I don't think so. It will help a lot. Because like Juggernaut, yes, Juggernaut can be more active than lifestealer in the game. It's just that you still gonna open up this like offlaner, a good offlaner against the Juggernaut,
I think maybe it's time that they consider the offlaner pick, but
at least they change Rubik now. Yeah.
Rubik, Barry Rubik.
Yeah, I think it's like Rubik is just hero. Like, alright, you can just take Rubik. It's a good, it's actually good against Kotal too. Because normally, it's so hard for you to like, after you use your ultimate, you have to use your chakra faster, right, to somebody. So that's the only downside for you to do. But then for me, it's still got a chance for you to steal a Willow Waves. It's not that hard, still doable.
But Reality Rift again.
So it's
Spectre. Spectre once more. This time they first phase it.
Yeah, because they know like Bane Rubik doesn't do so much in Spectre, and Spectre will like kills Bane and Rubik faster.
I mean, they feel comfortable enough, right? You see both supports don't do much against Spectre. But I don't know, it was Spectre the issue because Spectre got through 3 games in a row. Like Flower Gaming, should they have just let?
For me, Spectre is not that very big issue, but Relative play well with the Spectre, and their teams play very well with Spectre. That's like one of the good reasons. Yeah. Because like what I've seen Luck be playing a lot, like what he playing Sven, Bistrobek, right? Sven, Bistrobek, Slug. So these like his top heroes. But these all heroes need farm, need a good game for them to deliver. But Spectre doesn't need that so much. Like I said in the first game, right? He doesn't have a good lane. But then he still deliver because he just need to be slow, and his teammate know how to play against Spectre. Means that don't feed too much, don't give too much things. Means that yes, you can give free kills like what you see Nuts do, right? He always go somewhere and die. Yes, you can give all that kind of kills, where give that kills don't transition in tower, give that kills don't transition into Roshan. So if Flower Gaming keep doing this, then Spectre still farming around, and so hard for you to deal later game.
Timbersaw ban direct answer to Spectre if they ban it out.
Yeah.
Bristolback also as well, but Flower Gaming for the first time in this series, they will be the one to ban out OD.
Yeah. I'm not sure what was the planning of banning the OD. Because I feel you
10
ban the Audi,
seconds remaining.
you give this room for Relative to ban another hero, which is was with Pistolback.
OT and Invoker.
Yeah, Pistolback was quite good against Spectre.
I figured that with the OD ban they might want to consider Kunka.
But that's the thing, right? I feel like Relative is the one that's gonna ban the Audi. Like, why
Yeah.
do you need the one that ban Audi?
Flower Gaming, they get their hands on the Kunka. It's most likely going to be the Canidon Kunka. I think unless they go for the Puck
10
again, which I still
seconds
think the Puck is decent. Can still work.
Yeah, Puck is quite decent against
5
Spectre. Because like,
seconds remaining.
so high magical damage, there's no way Spectre can just stand lane easily. And you are pairing up with Kotal again, so like, the offer, Kotal doesn't offer you so much to help in lane. Yes, he will help you a bit more, like, speed of farming where you can just spam your dagger and keep chakra maging him. But just that in the sense of sustain in the lane is harder.
Yeah. And now they have the rum right from Kunka.
Yeah.
It's slightly easier for Flower Gaming. They can go fall back to the whole game one, play the tempo, play aggressive, 10-15 minutes. They bring us Skyramage once more.
So another way of deal, like when you have Kotal, very defensive, doesn't go gang, you just help your team fight. So you need another support or an offlane that can go against around.
Still the same draft though. It's 3 out of 3
Yeah.
so far for Reality
So far,
Wave.
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have to change. I'm not too sure if they want to change the LC, because
5 seconds
LC
remaining.
is not very good against Bane. Because he hits LC very hard, and there's no way else he can one-on-one fight the Bane because you have Princess. But then you have Skyramage, so Skyramage can deal with Bane, but also like 50-50 kind of thing. Yeah, because the brain set helps a lot.
Yeah. No, Flower Gaming, the Ursa. I'm thinking about the Ursa for Flower.
But then it's so hard for him to stand lane against Skyramage.
It's Skyra.
Yeah. Like Faceless Void seems okay, but the thing is that if first of all only gonna works if they can secure his laning phase.
He needs to make sure that the chrono lands on Skyra first.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Kotal is also good against Void, where you can just Will-O-Wisp whoever is in the chrono, right?
Radiant
So no one can go
team
in. No, he cannot kill anyone in the chrono.
Brave King will be
Just another sustain heroes. Make it a longer fight, but I don't know if it can work against Spectre. That's the thing.
and there's a Skyruff as
Yeah.
well. It's still the
Just
same
like-
problem.
Yeah, because like Ref King, normally people pick Ref King when the hero lineup have so much burst. But the burst was like Lina, Scarab Mage, Lion, you know? Like they kind of squishy burst. But this one,
10
yes, you have Kotal, you have Scarab
remaining.
Mage. You have Kotal, Scarab Mage to control you up. And Spectre,
5
later
seconds
on, you
remaining.
deal nothing to Spectre.
Yeah.
So, like late game wise, Relative have better gameplay. Yeah.
I think Relative they can go for like Sand King Centaur, like it's
Yeah.
just round out
Yes.
the lineup.
I like Centaur. Yeah. Like Bane cannot hit you, right? You can just give free retaliate.
Team ban.
Or you go for LC
I'm
again.
gonna stick with the LC. 4 out of 5.
Maybe KY was very confident on playing this matchup.
Yeah. I mean it's either that or maybe the Omni Knight. But the Omni Knight you have
But then you don't want Omni
have
Knight.
risks.
Okay, you don't want Omni Knight because like no one set up for Skyramage.
Yeah.
You pick Skyramage because you are you want your offlane to be someone set up for you. So that's why the reason why you have pick Skyramage. If you pick Skyramage into Omni Knight and then you take another mid doesn't have setup, then the Skyramage is so useless.
5 seconds remaining.
Unless like what Skyramage did previous game that he delivered because he has very fast Satos, right?
Yeah.
You can use that sense to cover up, but the thing is that kind of waste is too risky. It's not every game you can get fast Satos, right?
Radiant
Yeah.
team
So you
ban.
still want to have someone like backup plan at least, safer plan, yeah, at least.
So Flower Gaming, the ban TA, at least we won't see a complete
Yes.
duplicate of game 1. TA ban out.
But still, this ref game pick I still like want to talk about it a bit more. Like I still questionable because like Lens gonna play the same way. I believe you're gonna play the same way. Which is Midas into Radiance.
Yeah.
And yes, you have more. You at least can be more online when you just have one Midas, right? Because you have recognition to help your teammate to
5
push and
seconds
to team fight.
remaining.
If you use well with that sense, I think you can work. But if he play the ref king same as how Lifestealer is, where he get Midas and just farm Radiance until Radiance and he start to join, I feel it's gonna be harder too.
Like,
There's no point.
like what do you think would be a better choice other than the Wraith King?
Dire team pick.
Imber spirit.
I don't know, like Jack get destroyed by Scarab Mage, but and also potential of getting LC and Axe. It's hard, but for me, I think Void should be the one who can deal still. Yeah, because what Void nowadays, what people do Void, like you get Midas. Yes, Void will get Midas. If you get free lane, you will rush Midas. Let's say you get Midas on 12 minutes. You benefit a lot. From that Midas, every time chrono up, you can kill anyone. Like at least you can kill one Scarab Mage, or you want one Kotal, or you want one LC, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that that's the thing. Like your Midas doesn't have to just stay and farm. Your Midas can do something with your team, and Void can do so much better on later mid game into late game.
Speaking about that, it's gonna be mid Slug, DDZ. Okay, bringing out another pick that we don't normally see.
Yeah,
Slug
but
mid.
Slug versus Ember, right?
Yeah.
It's a good pick against 3 melee core. And then at least this Slug pick secure late game. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, would there be a chance that DDZ just decides after the first core item, maybe after Diffusal, he goes straight for the Axe? In fact, the Axe will definitely help.
I
him.
don't think so. I think he need at least Silver Edge for sure. Because you are against Spectre, you against LC, Silver Edge is like the best item for you to fight. So I think like drum Diffusal into Silver Edge and BKB. Yeah. Because the factor of Scaramouche there can just still burst Slug. So he need to be farm very fast. I think this game priority is just farm on the DZ. Like Ref King should just keep following fight when he have recognition. That's the plan. If they switch up, Slug is the one following them, I think it's gonna be so much problem. Yeah, so they need to understand that even though Lance is playing position 1, but he needs to understand that this game he has to be sacrificial. He can buy Midas, but every time he has recognition up, keep push with your teammate.
Yeah, you can kind of like
Pressure them.
Yeah. It's relatively they will take time to come online.
Yeah, because like Flower Gaming doesn't have teamfight heroes, and the reason why people go like mid game to late game, the best time is like when you have good teamfight heroes, you can drag your game. But if you don't have teamfight heroes, it all depends on catching up, catch them, and dominate all 3 lanes. That's the only. So the drafting side from now, Flower Gaming, the only teamfight hero is just one Kunkka.
Yeah.
So they cannot drag the game too long without getting too much net worth in the head. Yeah.
And I think like they are playing to win the lane. Like
Yeah.
the draws, they're definitely trying to win out the lanes at least.
Yeah. But then there's the thing, to win a team fight, you have to win. I mean, because their heroes have team fight heroes, right?
Yeah.
So they have to win lanes. After they win laning stage, they have to win item to get correct item to win a fight. That's the only time. But then it's quite risky, right? But that's why Flower Gaming have to be their heroes, their draft is harder to play rather than retrieve. Yeah.
I think like the item timings they do speed on. Like last game, item timings for reactive was just way faster than Flower Gaming.
Yeah.
We never really got. We thought how DDZ Gyro need that Mjolnir and Satanic. Eventually got it, but without buyback.
Yeah.
Slightly unfortunate, but here you are, game number 3. Potentially the last game. Reactive if they are looking to take down our former champions.
Yep. So Slug against Ember. Not sure like the matchup. It depends on the Ember player, because like when they know they're against Slug, right? What they need to do in the lane stage, try to get as much level as you can, push out the wave, and while you're pushing out the wave, you try to get last hit. If you get in there, but it's okay. The thing is that you want to push wave faster so that you can stack camp. The only for you to come back is you by stacking camps.
And Slug also denies the whole Flame Guard early on. Like Flame Guard does nothing against Slug. Slug just ease through Essence Shift.
Yeah.
So maybe he's gonna go for the steering change and slide of fight. Slide of.
I think level 1 still get Flaming Guard, because like level 1 is the one that crucial time where you want to get the range creep.
Oh, yeah.
But because Slug not gonna get the action shift. I mean, he's just gonna up action shift, right? Level 1.
Yeah.
So the Flame Guard doesn't destroy you, but at least he try to secure the range creep. Because the objective for this lane in Never Spirit, he just need to stay alive, get as much SP he can get, and try to get good last hit also. That's all. One higher level, you just keep farming stacks.
It's going to be Lance taking the bounty rune away. Looking at
2 for
2.
Yeah. Okay, try to fight to get a rune, but they try to fail.
That's level 1 blinding light.
Pretty common nowadays, people do like level 1 up blinding light to just sometimes secure you bounty rune for sure. Yeah.
Barry looking for the courier in the mid lane.
Oh, it's huge.
See if he'll be able to find it.
If this courier die, then Amber will have a lot of issue. Yeah, you're gonna get
mini patch coming in. Barry, waiting for timing, he's gonna find it. There we go, courier kill.
Okay, so this is like previously when I coached the team, right? Like I always tell them, in best of 5 series, this is kind of thing you have to take a look for. So you can watch a lot of TI games also. When they play best of 5, all these things will have come in, where killing courier, smoke level 1 to gang, smoke level 1 first blood, right? Yeah, 5-man smoke level 1 first blood, or like even previously last time when Roshan level 1, they do smoke Roshan. So there's these 3 factors always will come in best of 5. A good team will always try to do this in one of the games. Because you are best of 5, all you think about, oh, they do this, or they do that, they play this, but if you kind of forget about this factor, like this secret plays. Yeah. So getting this courier kill in mid is so huge. Like Spectre gonna, Amber gonna be have a harder time right now.
Oh yeah. And also the 2 very fire.
Yeah, I think it's very
Extra
good.
4 damage.
Yeah. Extra damage, get you sustain.
While giving the manage to pull a trick out of their pockets, grab it out of the hat. But I think for the off lane, for the rated off lane, it's still the same problem for Flower.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have a way to deal with this.
Yeah,
LC.
you doesn't have to deal.
Yeah, Lance
Scarab is like very good against Bane.
trying to go in for the arcane bolt. Actually, will find it, but damage being
nice.
enough. No.
You have to
Tango
go back.
queue him up.
Yeah, for last hit. I'll see
Dire's
the 10.
top tower
I'll
is
see it.
under attack.
Oh, this guy didn't die.
Now Mozun, yeah, Mozun is slowed down. He's gonna die. This is first blood.
Nice.
Maybe not. There we go. First blood for KYXY.
First blood for the bronze.
That's the entire lane gone.
Yeah, same thing again. Like
Yeah.
first game, yes, they have a good lane station on Lifestealer, but this game it repeats on the second game where Lifestealer doesn't have a good game, but it seems on Ref King. So it's like worse. Ref King is he can farm faster with the skeleton against Lifestealer, but still you don't want to get. Normally you pick Ref King, you want to win the lane easily. Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to put skeletons out because
Yeah.
LC can just destroy a skeleton, right? Overwhelming odds,
Yeah.
the skeleton dies. The only lane that for our gaming they are looking to try and be more dominant is the off lane.
Yeah, the same thing again. Like this Petra is just gonna get free farm this lane.
Oh yeah.
Because like you pair up Kunkka with Rubik, like yes, Rubik can deal you a lot of damage in level 1. Only level 1. Because after that is your Fate Bolt. Yes, you increasing by level, but the damage is not like so high increasing, and you don't have that burst.
Yeah. Now the storm for the centaur.
They kill the
I
Kotal
see
at
my
least.
cause Nuts to die. They need one more right click, but cut.
Oh.
Nuts. Fast base movement speed, able to get away. Great Spectral dagger as well to slow Kenny Loon down.
Nice one.
But they were not able to get the kill onto the Cardo.
It was a mistake. I think like Skaramish, he wake up the KY and get sleep. But I think Skaramish is the one that should just chase.
Just chase, right?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Just-
Blind light.
It's causing so much damage.
Yep.
Barry. And this will keep repeating, right?
Yeah.
And where did trees go?
Oh yeah. Oh, is this Ref King eating all the crease? I eating LC is not eating the crease.
Yeah. It also gives the Scaramage like more window.
Yeah, more window, and then also like, but at least also good side for Flower Gaming. They know from the jungle side that who's coming and blah, 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 who like is there Scarab Mage or no. HusKKiee do well. Surprisingly, he do very well. I mean, even though his courier die.
Lands now in a really tough spot. Body Bros coming for Hustler. One last arcane bolt should do the job.
He have 4 Majestic.
Chasing. This time they're not going to make the same mistake. Majestic now use.
Nightmare.
Great Nightmare to
Okay.
save him.
Yes,
Overwhelming
slows.
odds. On the tree, yeah, Lance is going to die now. Mozun might lose his life as well.
Yeah.
Overwhelming odds right on top. They're going to right click him down. One last arcane bolt. Double kill for Hustler. Early Atos coming up.
Yeah. He's gonna get Atos very fast. And early fast Atos means a problem for Slug or even problem for Kunkka. It depends how fat the Kunkka can go.
And luckily was slightly lucky actually. He lost the courier, but he got a DD rune at level 3.
Oh,
So
no
he was
wonder.
able to push DDZ out.
Oh, no wonder.
lane.
Okay, then yes, then it's a good time. Yeah, but I think also like, I think maybe like HusKKiee played this matchup before.
Yeah.
Because maybe he asked someone, maybe he asked like Luke play Slug and he played Amber against mid. To just try find a way to best way to fight to play.
DDZ still not doing too bad, stacking up the essence shift.
Yeah, that's what you do, right? Like flame guard on mid and then put your ultimate on jungle and you just farm two waves in once.
Kill XY, fight back slightly a bit.
You're gonna die.
9 resources.
Facebook pick up very early on LC too.
It's looking to save Hustler when needed. Press the attack. I'm gonna wait for Air Blast. Hustler able to get away. The slow is not enough now. They're gonna slowly turn back. Silence on to Lance. Lance is gonna get beaten down. There's the face boot on KYXY.
Nice dead.
Arcane Ball come in. Lance is going to die once more.
1-4-1 goes for a Skyra match.
Moses is looking for the braces stab. He has the mango. Let's see if he can find Hustler. Unfortunately, nah.
I think in that sense, you can see this mental breakdown from the Wrecking and Bane. Like they know the Skyra's problem and they don't have a good laning stage. So their mindset was like, the way for us to win this stage, let's try to kill people. So they try to go LC. So they thought the Skyra match is wrong position. So they don't play this calculated thing. They doesn't calculate these skills by rationally. They use it by emotionally. I can see that. Like that's why they want to try. Oh, let's go kill Skyra. Let's go kill Skyra. But actually, the damage is not that very strong.
Yeah. And Scarlet, he's gonna hit 8,000 before 10 minutes.
Yeah.
At this stage.
They already have 2 crowns and 700 gold.
They actually brought DDZ in, but they're gonna lose barriers. So meanwhile, Hustler kills on Mozun again.
Like we said, right? The Bane gonna die. So yeah, like all the lanes for me consider win for Retrieve, right? Because Amber should lose, but he do so well. So right now they win 3 lanes. And where I say in the draft, Flower Gaming is the one that has to win all the lanes to have a better game.
Yeah, it's definitely not the case with Flower Gaming. It's only gonna go from bad to worse.
Yeah.
DDZ highest last hits, highest net worth, I believe at this point. But dagger spam is starting to cause a lot of problem for Kenny Loon. 52 last hits for DDZ though. So at least he's still keeping up.
Yeah, but he has to carry a lot on his soldier.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Going for the face split.
And he's carrying, even though he has to carry the team so much, he also have to deal this Slug and LC problem too. Like LC is so good against Slug. If you pair up with someone that can burst the Slug, you know? That's what they did last game where the LC Skyra mesh to burst last year. But this game will repeat itself. Like LC, Skyra mesh to burst the Slug.
Barry finds out in a bad
Rotation for
spot.
Amber.
They have to live, but that will come back in. Great Nightmare to sleep in, but Carter will take it away. Barry will lose his life for that.
Good rotation for Amber. This is also like one of the things that I like Amber. Like normally people love to get Amber and then you counter with Monkey King. They counter with they counter with Monkey King. They counter with Kunkka. They counter with like or even Slug, right?
Yeah.
But okay, Monkey King and Kunkka just can rotate. But the thing is, Amber can rotate much more easier and do faster rotation. So you picking a counter mid. Yes, you counter my Amber, but the thing is my Amber will help other lanes to win. And from there on, I will get more mana net worth.
They have the silence.
Oh.
He able to keep away time.
I was try to kill, but it's fine.
Okay. No Atos yet.
Yeah.
About to have it.
Oh, you have this Chakra Magic on Scaraf Mage too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you finally getting a kill onto Luck? Alacrity joins in.
Solo kill. I think maybe a mistake doing by Luck. To opposition and get with low HP.
Alacrity just going to try as much as he can.
Oh.
Attack can though, but he gets lifted up. They have to pounce onto him.
Magic one?
No,
nice.
mana great side of this.
Yeah, very fire though.
Strike.
Oh, he doesn't have mana anymore.
Away. Last side of this, not enough. Very fire. Great timing from KRXY. Alacrity somehow survives that.
Yep. So very good rotation from Retrieve side. Like always try to help his teammate. Like Amber TP try to help the Spectre, but it's too late. But at least they get the trick kills on Kunkka.
Yeah. They almost found Barry.
Yeah. So now that's the timing where Spectre just changed up to offlane. Tower went down. It's again Ref King. Ref King not gonna do anything on Spectre. Like previous game, at least the Spectre go to last till left. Still doable to fight Spectre early on.
No, Kenny is gonna gank mid. Hustler.
Satos is almost.
Whoa. There we go, the Nightmare.
Oh.
Mozun might just lose his life. Trying to play around the boat.
Oh.
Boy hits onto Luck. Luck still waiting.
The dispersion
But damage, he will kill Mozun. Able to get away with the face boots.
I'm pretty sure like I think Spectre will like horn too late. If he on earlier, then the Bane will die and then he won't get off his sleep onto the Skyra Mage.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe a bit timing or miscommunication or something.
10-minute rules coming up.
The Skyra Mage is so close to Atos. He might get in on 11 minutes.
Yeah, he's slightly slowed down because of his death.
Yeah.
It's definitely fine.
Where are you gonna farm? They might ask KYSL to just give him the farm. I think he should just get all this farm and get his Atos.
Just hit that early and spike.
Yeah. Because with this Atos, then he can just off map and try to kill.
Flower Gaming will try again.
No smoke.
But the problem meanwhile,
Oh, LC.
So-
Bottom. Slug.
Berry and Slug also found out.
With kill. So they try to smoke her Slug, but then Slug too aggressive. And get jump on. Like you get duel by no dagger LC as a Slug is so huge.
That's definitely a mistake. Like, he just walked up forward.
He also need to understand like Scaraf is gonna just keep pairing with LC.
And he was gonna try against the torrent.
Get
Comes in
Scaraf.
with the boat. They will kill off Hustler. With a sleep onto KOX, but Hustler will be taken down. No backup for Riachi with.
That's great.
Meanwhile, attention's onto Lance. He does not have
recognition,
any
yeah.
coordination.
Kill once. So at least they trade killing Lance with LC and Scaramage. But they also do kill Slug beforehand. So the trade right now is very even.
Yeah, they also got to do that.
Yeah. And Scaramage also pick up his Atos. So now Scaramage doesn't need to be with LC anymore. He can just like go anywhere, just try to kill himself.
That's found
Oh,
out.
go. You just need one more creep. You just need one more creep to get level 6.
Yeah.
If he's Willow up, then Scaramage just can TP. And Scaramage can just kill anyone.
That's slightly unlucky for Koto.
Oh, I don't like this. Like the Kunkka went for Earn. You want to go you want to go Vessel against Spectre, but what's the point? You have LC. So every time you see a hero can dispel this Earn, you shouldn't ever go Earn. Some, like I said, when I play PUB games, right? Like I always so angry when my post 4, like his item is Earn. Because normally post 4 not by the Earn, right?
Yeah.
But you're fighting Oracle, you're fighting LC, you're fighting Shadow Demon. What you're gonna do? So for me, that's the like you have to understand about the itemization and the game.
I mean, it's not a. It only is effective if you get the stacks in, right?
Yeah. I mean, yes, the stats is good, but the item not gonna deliver anything. It's just gonna be like what you use almost like 2k gold for an item that can get dispelled by spells.
Oh yeah. Electricity going super aggressive, will find a kill, gets brought back into a torrent. Can he get out? The answer is no, he can't.
The devil to pay.
So at least there's no action shift stack for Slug. He came too late.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Definitely playing really aggressive. But I think Electric can afford to do.
Yeah, I think he can afford to. Like, you see he's number 1 net worth because of that move and all that kills. And like I said earlier, last previous game, they used this Kotal to go fit around the map by people have to gank him by 2-3 heroes, right? And that window opens up the Spectre farm. So this Ember do the same thing, but rather than he fit, at least he get 1 kill before he die. Yeah, and the place he go gank and the place he die is so off map. So like that's the one thing you have to do when you have all this Spectre or even anti-mage kind of hero that you want to keep farming. So your supports have to do all these roles. People sometimes say, why you go fit? Yes, you might look ugly like 0-10 or 0-5, but that's one of the way.
Luck tried to get away with the horn, but they got the Fiend's Grip in time. Is he able to follow up, Luck? Yeah, horn runs out, they find the kill.
So nice grip. Yeah, he didn't react that fast.
But meanwhile, Will or Whip, that the both Alacrity size that. Barry not able to get any spells out. He's dual up, extra 10 damage. 4k by XY. It is not joining the fight, but Alacrity trying to kill him off. He has a Shadow Dance. Going after the caller, he'll kill him off, but he might die himself though. Called out by the saving chain. Double kill for Alacrity. Alacrity can go for more. His cannon was slowed up by the concussion shot. Alacrity will just burn him down. Torrent easily sidestep. Sleight of fist will do the job. Cannon running away, but they have the 8 towers actually misses. Hustler. Keep on, yes they will. Triple kill for Alacrity.
So yeah, for me, the fight right now is so hard for like pro gamer to keep fighting, because like you are fighting against Amber with Chakra Magic or even Scaraf with Chakra Magic. So both of these heroes benefit a lot with Kotal. So like when there's a Kotal with them, they can just keep fighting and fighting.
Yeah, it's been the cooldown reduction.
Yeah, it's like too strong. Especially pair out with Amber, you can just do Slight Fist.
Gonna try again now, the duel.
Whoa.
Not verifying another 10 damage. KYXY now on 30. They want to go for that tier 1. They will find a KYXY. Accepts his fate, brought right back, but still a lot of damage coming in from Alacrity. Though, can they kill him off? Yes. They should be able to. KYXY will just buy time, run away. DDZ on his back.
So
Waiting
fast.
for one last pounce. KYXY ringing around the roses. Has a TP. He might be able to get out. Just need a bit more time. DDZ not gonna let that happen. Gets the pounce off.
Nice dodge.
Actually, just continue running.
Yeah, I just waste a lot of time here.
This
See this give window like what 800 gold for Spectre? Yeah. This move is simply just give 800 gold for Spectre. Like simply. Oh, Refugee just used recognition bit.
Incarnation down.
Yeah, so no recognition means that Relative is gonna go harder. Like they can go be so aggressive right now. I'm pretty sure Horn gonna up very soon. So once Horn up, they just smoke and go anywhere you want. Try to gank and get tower.
Yeah,
So where I said like relatively the one has to be slow in this game and get more item, but the thing is that now the mistakes from Flower Game makes a window for relatively to just keep go aggressive.
Oh yeah. We go with Atos. Again, we're gonna see a Kaya put the travel once more. Not gonna get any easy here for Flower Gaming.
Yeah.
But silver lining is DDZ is still holding on. Candy as well, pulling his weight. Only 2,000 behind. Still not too bad for Flower Gaming.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the smoke coming on relatively. Maybe they're not very confident to just go aggressive more. Maybe they just want to take it slow. Like since LC is showing off on the map means that LC might the one saying that I want to get my dagger first, and maybe we go after that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he went for pipe again. He's not going for dagger build. He just pipe to medal.
They found Hustler. Gonna slip onto in there. It's a Horn coming in, trying to protect Hustler. Now the steering chain actually found 2 damage on Mystic Flare right on top of Barry. He is silenced now. The Will always catches both Lance and Candy Loon. They're not able to get away. DDZ, they won't even bother joining the fight. They know that Lance has no reincarnation. Another 10 damage. Now the Pirate will sink. Watery Grave try to turn around, gets at least 1 kill onto Skyrim. Mage Luck burning down the Spirit Vessel. Double kill for Candy Loon. Buyback from Bane a bit too late. But at least Flower Gaming gets something in return.
Yeah, all this while the Slug just ignores them. Like the Slug knows there's nothing he can do in the fight. Like you have Willow Whips, you have LC potential to killing him. So this Slug, like it's so hard for him to go fight. He needs like, I think Diffusal into BKB like the first item for him to go before even Silver Age. So he needs a BKB before even he can join a fight. That means that his teammate need to understand that too. Like when you know the Slug not gonna join the fight, then you don't throw your bodies to like give free kills.
And DDZ has to be away. Gets the Diffusal. But now they bring in the gang squad for Alacrity. They have the Fiend's Grip.
Yeah.
Alacrity.
Lift up.
Lift out. There's your Fiend's Grip on top. Easy kill.
Didn't kill. I think just missed bad play from Alacrity. Like he's just too greedy. Like you normal players like push lane and go jungle, get more greedy. If you just play safe, then you're wasting a lot of time for Flower Gaming.
Yeah. I mean, we say that he can afford to do that, but
Yeah,
no, it's
definitely.
he is giving the streak over to Lance.
Yeah.
He's slowly recovering. In fact, he's catching up to Luck. Double braces for the Rubik just to survive. Slightly longer.
Yeah. I think he needs to like. There's no way he can like. You have Skirmish. I'm pretty sure Skirmish is gonna like combo up this Bane and Rubik for sure. Like every team fight. Unless LC get a good duel, then he might aim the Slug. Like the good duel only the Slug on Kunkka.
Oh yeah.
So still a lot far away from the Radiance.
Lance 1 and 4.
Yeah.
Still very far from the time. It's going to be almost the same timing as last game.
I think around 25 minutes.
Yep. I think they found Lance though. Let's TP it away.
Yep. Good read from Lance. At least this time. He understands that his teammate is pushing bottom, so the opening gonna do the opposite side.
From that, there is the ATOS. Reincarnation used straight away.
They have a vision. No teammates is there. Amber coming from behind.
Alacrity must have centering is wrong.
Play safe.
Now gaming.
Bottom tower has
Not
fallen.
prepared to fight just yet.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Sarah may just spend like his spells, his item that gonna get cooldown very quickly to 1 recognition.
So that now Barry is the next target. They're gonna
You gotta take it slow.
Play
Yeah.
slowly, but nightmare.
You wanna beat in more.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
In
slap.
right into a wheel. Oh, whip. The target is DDZ. He'll shadow dance straight away. But doesn't matter. They found one. They found two. Both supports are now down. DDZ trying to run away, but he'll be blocked out by Alacrity. Now they're gonna find him. They get the duo on him. They want to kill him as fast as they can. Plus 10 for KYXY. Another 8 toss on the Candy Loon and another double kill for Hustler.
Very good. Like, that's very nice understanding of the game and team of what RRT do. Like,
Dire's
yes, they
middle
saw
tower
Ref
has
King die with recognition. They have a vision at the tower saying that there's no teammate on Lens. But Lens ran into the riverside. Means they know that, oh, Flower Gaming was bottom before, right? Take my bottom tower. So means that he want to run to his teammate. So they don't want to extend that. But then, because of the ward vision, they saw the Rubik TP there.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then they don't even dive in straight away. They chop in the damage bit by bit. So, in the end, bait in the slug to go in. And a good Willow is nice usage on this timing. And just make the team fight better.
And he also has a Chakra.
Yeah.
He helps Hustler so much. He just used the Mystic Flare.
Yeah.
Chakra magic.
Yeah.
Mystic Flare comes back out.
Yep. Cool down fast. Mana, no, there's no mana issue.
And they get total vision control. It's so hard for Flower Gaming to play this right now. Also, I like the use on Ember. Yes, the pounds can prevent him from running away, but use.
Yeah, use out now. Yeah, so it prevent on the Kunkka combo. And also from the slug pounds. So it's very good defensive item.
And they bottle up the regen
ward
as well.
Storm.
Down you go.
Oh, that sentry though.
Yeah, they found it.
Spend another sentry, thought that the ward is not there, but at least actually this is another tree side of view. The torrent, yes, missed it, but actually it's another side. So he used another sentry, thought that the observer ward was behind the jungle camp.
Yeah. Diffuser coming up for like really soon. But this I think is free farming.
Dire's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under attack.
All 3 Spectre games.
Yep.
Such a good time.
So Radiance pick up on Ref King. So
Yeah.
this is timing.
Dire's bottom
It's
tower
the
is
timing
under
for Ref
attack.
King, but I don't think it's the timing at all for Slug. That's the problem. He needs his BKB for sure.
Dire's structures are
Oh, yeah.
fortified.
So same item as Legion Commander going. Drums pipe into Solar Crest.
Now Flower Gaming, they can hardly step up because every time they step forward, they can start losing members.
Yeah.
And Reactive, they know how to play safe.
Yeah. I think like Ref King cannot stand this front line.
Because every time he does that, he loses reincarnation.
Yeah, because I think this kind of should just do that and they all just back off, right?
Oh, they see nuts. They're trying to commit to it, but right into the wheel. Oh, Whips Lance does have the reincarnation and he'll wait for them to be taken away first. Hustler is such a good position. They cannot touch him. Now he'll come back to life, but guess what? Now he found a better target, which is most will be taken down. Stolen Will. Oh, Whips Barry managing to put the disco ball right back on the reactive, but is it enough to save his team? No, he can't. They're gonna lose Lance. DDT comes in right into a throw. This is gonna lose that plus damage for KYXY. Candy Loon starts to run away, but he won't be able to do so. And Alacrity found Barry. That is the team white for Reality Rift.
Bottom tower is under
Like, so that's the factor, right? Like, the Kotal, yes, he gets spotted, but he's in very, very good positioning, which is that if you want to come in, you have to go so deep. So, and then he put Willow Wisp on top, right? Yes, for Kunkka and Ref King. But then, these two try to kill him, but it takes a long time, and Slug cannot even come into the fight at all. So by that time, when they all trying to kill this Kotal, Scaraf is, like you said, in good position. He saw Bin, he killed Bin. Slug is not there. So they take so much time to kill the Kunkka and Ref King, but then they're not trading anything by killing these two heroes.
Great patience for Hustler.
Yeah.
I think any normal Skyrim would have just Mystic Flare.
Actually, he want to kill the Wrecking after the reincarnation. That's what he waiting for.
Yeah, then he
but
saw
then suddenly
Bane.
he saw Bane. Of course, you want to go for Bane. Yeah. Like, he knows that the Wrecking will die eventually.
Now they got the melee racks and Barry just came back and he died. So bottom shrine will be gone just in time for 25-minute bounty.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
For Flower Gaming. But this is the hardest defeat that they've been dealt. Or the hardest network deficit that they've experienced so far.
I think like all these 3 games like coming on
Dire's
is
bottom shrine has fallen.
relative showing that they are a better experienced team. They are better like players team because they are playing together as a team. That's what have to be playing in Dota right now. Like that's how the meta is. You have to play as a team. There's no way you can like be winning by this guy farming more than me. This guy have more item than me. It's all about how you connect to each other, and it's all about how you gonna move the map together.
Oh yeah.
So you need to know there's a time for you to farm, there's a time for you to just step back a little bit.
25 minutes, 15k goal lead, Solar Crest on KYXY. 84 damage. 85 try to do
We
damage.
try to go for Roshan.
And with the Solar Crest pickup, it becomes
Yeah.
easier. You see if Flower Gaming tries to challenge this, Alacrity can check it.
It's still gonna be so hard. Like you against you against Portal, Willow Whips into a Roshan fight. So it's so hard.
Also found Alacrity, he's putting to sleep for now, but
Nothing you can do.
back Kazakhstan. They had the lift though.
Willow Whips, here.
They can send it back.
Willow
There
Whips.
we go, send it back. The wall trying to get him up, but there we go. Willow Whips on to 3 target. That is the torrent, but misses completely the use. Alacrity keeps himself alive. DDZ waiting at the same distance. Willow Whips just to make sure that they secure that Roshan.
Roshan is not down.
Roshan is not down. But they found Mozun again. Mozun again. Now the re-engage. Luck comes in. They find a reincarnation. Barry also caught out the boat into 2 members. That is a decent pull, but not enough. The blinding light splits everyone apart. Barry tried to stay alive, but it's not going to die just yet. The do damage does come through though. Last falls. You on to Kenny Loon. Kenny Loon will survive that, but maybe not Barry.
Stuck kill.
Rift.
Karamage.
Is he trying to run away?
We'll get away.
Instantly buyback from Hustler. They know they can push for this. And Luck chasing after DBZ who will TP up. Now Barry has to buy back as well.
Yeah. He has to defend his lane. So a good LC. I think they should just continue Roshan. Roshan is like down to very low FP. Oh, is it try go?
Yep, Hustler with the buyback found Barry. Trying to get over DDZ and he will. The Nightmare KRXY will wear off. He will be brought back into the boat. DDZ starts working on. There is the Fiend Grid right on top. Alacrity, great. Brandon into a you cancel the Fiend Grid. Now the duel on the Candy on the DDZ. DDZ will die, forced the buyback.
They should just go Roshan. The Spectre is just slowing Roshan while his teammate in the base trying to fight the Rex. So it's very good movement. Oh, Bane dies.
Yeah, Bane died. Now DDZ with the buyback. Has to make it work. They will find Hustler. Eventually they will.
Might trade up the kills.
Kenny Loon. Spin Vessel.
Oh.
Alacrity's gonna back
yeah.
off. They've gotten
Fine.
enough.
Yeah, he gotten so much from this. Yes, you kill Scaraf who bought back, but the thing is that it's just Scaraf mage. So and they trade for kills and they trade more like buyback for Slug also. So very good team fight. Like from the Roshan part is shows again, okay? It's shown again like Flower Gaming side, they always rely on this support to go in. But then they are playing this Bane, they are playing this Rubik. Like, yes, Rubik can go in first, but the thing is that Rubik is too squishy. So what happened was the Willow Whips and the reinitiate, right? Like relative went back all went back. Why they reinitiate again is because Bane was in front. The Bane is the one that's standing in front, saying that I want to sleep someone and let's kill someone. But why shouldn't Ref King is the one with recognition do that? So that Bane death makes the option window for Relative to just come back with Horn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like you have Spectre, you have Ambers who so much like movement to just go in and out of the fight.
Easy. He went for luck, but into his death, that's no buyback. 105 seconds. Flower Gaming, they went a bit too far. Maybe too far is not the right option. Barry trying to get away, but the fight is split up entirely across the map. Barry also has no buyback. He's going to die. That's the dieback for the Rubik.
Nice. Kill still from the LC. So that was very first Blink show up to the Slug. The GG.
Yeah, and
for-
GG. We got our new champions. Relative Rift.
So very strong performance for Relative Rift. Like for me, of course I want like my Malaysian players, like my Malaysian team to go to qualify. But to be honest, like it shows these 3 games is so much difference from the experience from the level side of the game. Like the first side of the game, Relative Rift, the team, the way how they play together. And when you see this kind of thing click in this team, you don't call this team as tier 2 anymore. Like you can call them almost tier 1, tier 1.5, where it's not easy for you to get all the players to work together and understand each other to play as together.
Oh, yeah.
So if you overcome this, that's where you overcome from tier 2 to tier 1.5. Yeah.
And instead, we are crowning our new champions of Season 1 defending champions. Unfortunately, they fell 3-0 and Reality Rift. They came in, they debuted. This is when the team formed This is their very first tournament. They debuted in ESL Season 2 and they managed to overcome all odds. I think I have to agree. We can kind of label them towards the Tier 1 category, and they proved us right. Clean grand finals. They will not only be our new winner, they will not only walk away with $3.5K US, they will also be representing our region to Clash of Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand by the end of October.
So I'm really like happy for them because like they just formed this team for what? Recently after the 4 months, 5 months around that.
Yeah, 4-5 months.
Yeah, so they are very very fresh new team. But then when the first start of the team, they kind of like struggle. But that's normal, right? Like when new team, you want to get all these communication problems fixed. You want to get all this team bonding to work together, and they all are from like 3 different countries, right? And at first, the issue was like Nas was the captain and Nas was the drafter. So I'm not sure what changed from there on. They changed to HusKKiee was the drafter, but I'm not sure if HusKKiee is the one that called the game. But since then, they are performing very very well. And HusKKiee was playing like every game that he was dominating and performing very well.
Yeah, I think when they first formed, they lost to Resurgence's previous roster.
Yes.
They lost in Ace of Predator, they lost in the group stage. They were like considered the grand finalists, but not the grand champions. And Flower Gaming was kind of placed third, where we first Resurgence and top. And then the roster change happened. We came back from a TI break, and now Reactive, they are the strongest team.
So yeah, I think best of luck of them, because I feel like their standard against the Clash of Titans in Bangkok is not that far away. I believe that they can have a good fight in there. All they need to do is like just maybe open up more hero pools, play more heroes, because like in this series, all the 3 games we see that they are playing almost the same way, where you have this very strong offlaner, you have all these good post 4 heroes, and then you have a sustain heroes and ganky heroes and give all times to Spectre. So this is like one style of playing. So for you to overcome that, you have to find more. You have to take this time to find your strategy, get more trainings, and build up more so you can prepare for the grand final. The grand final in Bangkok.
Yeah, and I think we came into this I expected more variations in terms of the band. Like you would give up heroes, you would kind of change things up. We did see a bit more from Flower Gaming side, but I think overall it's still like the same bands and picks, which I definitely expected more variations.
I think maybe because their idea was like, alright, we know how Flower Gaming gonna play. Flower Gaming not gonna handle us in late game. Maybe that's how they think, and they have a meeting to fight this series. I do agree that for this tournament you can do it, but once you go LAN, it's different case. Because like when you go to Bangkok, you only have you're gonna play for 3 days. If you go until grand final, you're gonna go for 3 days game. So in that 3 days, you don't have time to prepare as much as you can prepare for this tournament. Because like what he had, RR have like 2 weeks to prepare. I mean, yes, they know Flower Gaming won them before, but then they might have already predict that Flower Gaming gonna win, or even so, they at least can already prepare for both teams in 2 weeks time. So they have a lot of preparation. That's why you can see they overcome so fast, because Flower Gaming doesn't have preparation.
And no, I was expecting maybe like we did mention that Centaur is going to be a good pick for RR. I expected like maybe a Nigma or Thai, but the closest we got to that was like a Sand King from Flower Gaming. So it's definitely something that a bit different, but you can see Flower Gaming still brings that diversity. I think in terms of diversity, Flower Gaming still has more of that, but Reactive, if they manage to overcome it, this will be the last look on the result for today, or for the rest of the season. It came a few months with a break in between, but Reactive, they came out strong. It's not how we start, it's how we finish. And they finished 3-0.
So congrats and kudos to the team, play very well, and we can see there's so much preparation that they coming in this tournament to fight Flower Gaming.
I believe did they have a slight roster change in before HusKKiee? Maybe it's just
I think they have one more. They have one post 4 rule before HusKKiee, but I'm not so sure if it's the same guy. Because what I know is that they do have like Filipinos post 4, but back then it's like different name. So I think it might be same player. It's just that he changed his name. I'm really not too sure. But I don't think they changed the post 4, because like I don't think they changed the post 4 before. Maybe they just changed the name.
Yeah, could be. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The last time we're gonna look at this bracket for after so many months. Reactive, they finally completed the whole run throughout the entire upper bracket. In fact, only dropping a single game and against Flower Gaming. But they will be your grand champions, and they will be the Malaysia-Singapore representatives to ESL Clash of Nations. It's I think less than 3 weeks. In Bangkok, Thailand. And I think we already have. We already see a lot of other teams that qualify from other regions. But with that being said, the Season 2 journey ends here. We have a new king, and best of luck to Red Chili, but also a good game from Flower Gaming. They made it far, but unfortunately they got outclassed by Red Chili. So that's all for us as well. I'm HusKKiee, he's ADTR. We'll see you guys hopefully in the future if there's a Season 3. With that being said, goodbye.
Right, goodbye.
Hey Sophia, let's break up.
Wait, what?
With your telco.
Can I?
Just switch to Udo and you can customize your mobile plan anytime.
Am I date that too?
Yep, if you switch to Udo.
Are you sure there are no hidden charges?
Nope, what you see is what you get.
How do I get a SIM?
Just order it and we'll send it over. Catch!
So I just like to customize? Like this?
That's right, it's fully customizable.
So how do I switch to you do?
Just download the Udo app to get started.
I love you.